Seen that boy standing quiet back against the wall. Didn't have no hand to guide him, didn't have no call. Learn to set his jaw firm, learn to hide his knees. Some men get a father, some men learn to bleed. Carved his name in timber with a rusted blade. Ain't nobody taught him, so a man he made.
But I see something rising underneath that steel. All the way you carried was teaching you to feel. You thought you were surviving, just getting through the night. But every lonely winter was building you for life. You're not only ashes, you're aura too. There's a crown in your becoming, and it's calling you out.
I walk through fire silent, never asked for grace. You were being shaped for something time could not erase. I bury parts to live through.
You're bringing them to life.
From ashes into aurora, from shadow into bright.
Moon hung low and crooked, split him into two. One built walls from iron, one just wanted truth. Love like he was building brick by brick alone. Every time it shattered, he added to the stone.
Power ain't in shouting, it's in what you survive. Boy, learn how to endure before you learn to thrive.
But endurance ain't the ending, it's the doorway wide. You were never meant to stay on the survival side.
Your discipline's a weapon, your solitude was seed. Everything you lost before is birthing what you leave.
You're not just breaking patterns, you're rewriting bloodlines too. The farther you went without is awakening in you.
I met him strong in winter,
I'll make him bloom in flame. I taught him how to suffer,
I'll teach him how to reign.
and I carry dust in my lungs.
You're breathing galaxies now.
I walked with ghosts beside me.
You're breaking every vow. I built a man from nothing. You're building legacy. From ashes into aurora, this is who you're meant to be.
There's a stage in your
And hello and happy Wednesday. Oh my lord, is my camera really jammed up? What is this? Hold on just a second. Good golly, I didn't even realize it was like this. Back it up, back it up. I'm backing up as I tell the kids getting into my class. I said, get back, get back, get back. How you guys doing? Welcome. It is Wavelength Wednesday. You know what I was realizing as I was preparing this all? I'm sitting there, I was like, hey, last week, you know, I was talking about the phone ringing, going ring, 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 ring. I came home and took my customary after school nap because, wow, what a day. I had like literally like dad talks to the kids. I said, all right, shut the door. And I'm like, amazing conversations, super intense conversations actually. But yeah, as you're coming in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like, thumbs up, and really come in and sit down, enjoy, because it was amazing. I had some spiritual phone ringing today and I'm like, what is this? And I actually was like, I don't know if I'm gonna go live. But tonight is different because I answered the phone. I was like, what is this? I responded. And I was like, I was like, you guys gonna respond? Are we gonna get into this energy? Because I'm like, I want to do Celtic Cross again. If you weren't around here, but if members only, if you guys were hanging out here, we did Celtic Cross energy on Monday, but I'm like, I can't. There's no way I can just sit there and dive that deep. I'm like, how am I supposed to do this? And this is what happened. My hand to God on my kids' souls. I took this meditative like nap. It's like it sounds like, oh well, you nap. No. And I went into this deep place, and I took this deep energy, like, and I talked to my guides, and they were like, hey, and this is what they came up with. They said, look, do this, make it donation based. Like I can read 3 cards free, and then I could just keep going and do what like this 3x3, which is really the lattice. It's just architect based, and just build from there. But I built my 3x3 off of the Celtic Cross. If you were here Monday, do yourselves a huge favor. I don't care if you aren't a member, like, you know, become a member, but I might actually use that because I loved doing it. Yes or no? Were you not here Monday? Like, were you not here Monday? Like, really? Wow. It's incredible. Wow. That's incredible. It's just so amazing. It's like, I took time. It's awesome. It really was. It's like awesome. It's just crazy energy. But yeah, let's get ourselves in here because there's so much going on. There's so much that's happening in the world. Ethereal is like exploding over this this, what did you call it? Was it a meteor that hit? And the other thing, ethereal, I was thinking about this today too. The meteor thing, I don't dream. And I was dating this girl and I knew we were breaking up because we were walking through college. Her son was super young at the time, but I was like, we were walking through college campuses, checking out colleges. He hadn't picked yet. And they had said, get underground, there's meteors like coming in. And I was like, what? And we had to go underground. And we looked up and you could see all these meteors coming in to the earth. Like they're just come flying in. And it's like, I don't know if it was a timeline thing because I broke up with her. Like, I'm not with her. Like that timeline shifted, collapsed. I like, okay. But we'll have remnants of that. Like we'll have more and more and more of those things happening. Like it really will. And so the other thing is we kind of shifted is, I was talking to my best friend Frank. He's like, oh, hey, you know, they did like a, they didn't raise interest rates. I'm like, what? Like for me not to catch that is bananas. For him and I were like, what? And then they did some other stuff with some cryptocurrency law and all this. We're like, what? It's just a lot of things that like just went under the radar. And when I took this meditative like pause today after school and I had a beautiful day, it's that moment I sat here and I was getting the thumbnail, getting everything ready. I'm like, Destiny responds. I go, wait a minute. And I go, wait. I asked my guys, I said, wasn't it about the phone ringing last week? And they're like, yes. And I'm not overthinking it. I wasn't. I'm trying not to. Welcome. The guides, we're here. Everything's locked in. I can promise you. I pre-shuffled all of everything. I really appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you guys for taking your time. I really do thank you guys for taking your time take your time for being here. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to lock in on this I said this weeks ago. I'm like, I'm gonna do three cards, and then I find myself being so super nosy. I really do. I'm gonna save my nosiness for Mondays. That's what I'm gonna do. That's really what I'm doing. I'm gonna lock in my nosiness on Monday. If you want to look at my nosy Mondays, I'll do that. That'll be Monday on nosy. No, it's I enjoyed reading tarot. But for me to come on here and say, hey, I can't read, it sucks. And it's like, it's not fun for me. But for me to come on and to make it so I can enjoy it, like, there's a crossover. There's a crossover. There's a point where I have to take, I don't know. There's a point where I'm taken advantage of. I guess that's what I'm saying. There's a point where I'm absolutely taken advantage of. You guys saw it. You guys see it. Yes or no? Yes or no? And that's what it is. And I've seen it and I watched it, and it's been done for a lot of times. And that's kind of that's the conversation that the kids and I had today. And I'm just kind of like at that point where it's like, no. And I think it's just weird. Yes or no? And I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. So it's like, if it's not there, it's not there. So I appreciate reading for you guys, and I'm really here, but I don't know. And Lilith, let's read for you. Let's start with 3, right? But on Mondays, when I read for you guys on Monday, and I had conversations with a bunch of guys like Brenduska, Chanley, Ethereal, I actually text with you guys, and even my best friend, who it was his birthday, I talked to him. I text and talked to him, and I'm like, hey, he's like, it was awesome. He's like, it was super deep. It was really fun. And I'm like, I love that, right? But I need space to do that. I need time. And having that members only Monday is great, but I need to expand in that. So the summertime, you guys, what I'll end up doing is having like something on like a Thursday, and I'll do this format, what you're going to see right here tonight. And I'm sorry I'm taking so long explaining it, but I need to be very, very forward. And I want to let you guys understand this. And when I say this, because it's hard to switch this. But you'll see on the chat tonight. But I'm going to read 3 for free, and then anything further than that, I need you to donate, because I need to make sure I'm getting because when you guys don't donate, there's no energetic exchange, and it takes a toll on me on the other side of things. And that's what's been happening. It's been exhausting for me. It's been so exhausting energetically, and I don't explain that. I never tell you guys any of that. From my side of things, it's so exhausting. Think about when your cousin or your sister-in-law and people call you and like, hey, I need this, you're not gonna help me, or that the moment you're like, ugh, and you feel crushed on the inside, like you're letting someone down. And that's what it is. And I want you to understand, you can't see me. All you see is these hands going, and I'm dancing around on the other side. And as a teacher, I had to explain that to the kids today. We had this because we did a term switch from term 2 to term 3, and I got the new kids, and they know me, but I need to explain that the universe mirrors you, and the more I give up myself to you guys, the less I exist. And like, it's like, oh, because I love reading, but it's like not at the cost of me. I like, there's a point where I'm like, nope. And the reason I got on here was because it was fun to me, and it's becoming less fun for me. And that's what's actually happening for you guys. You're not witnessing that. On Mondays, I had so much fun, and I need you all to understand that. And if this is not your channel and you're like, no, I'm like, then unsubscribe. Honestly, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Leave and go somewhere else, because it's not for me. And if you're the person who's going to come on and say, position, am I getting read? Please unsubscribe. I'm asking you. I'm literally, please, I'm asking you. Please go to another channel where you can hammer and haunt the reader for free. Like, because when there's no exchange, you're not getting anything, because all you're doing is just going on a live channel and saying, I need you to validate me doing nothing, because you do no work. And when you do no work, you get nothing out of it. And this is what happens, because I've met a lot of people, and I'm the same way. Like, am I putting any work into myself? No, because I'm doing a lot of tarot work. But this channel takes a lot of work. This didn't just exist. I had to create the Ace of Wand. And that's what I want to explain to you guys, right? Yeah, and it's the me, pick me, the pick me people. And it's exhausting. It's exhausting. And I do get it. But it's I talk about, hey, choose you, put your oxygen mask on first. And for the last few months I haven't been. And I realized that. I was like, why? And then on my side of things, the universe hasn't been favorable to me. And it's like, why? You know, I'm looking at that. And I knew the truth. I absolutely knew the truth. To be fair to you guys, I knew the truth. And it sucks. I get that. And it's like, but I realized, like, Monday night when you guys were getting read and I was reading the Celtic Cross, and I had so much fun. And there was a moment, there's a moment it actually happened. You can if you go back and rewatch that, you can hear it in my voice. I was kind of like, my guys are talking to me and they say they're in the reading for you. They're in my energy saying, do you see now? Do you get it? Do you finally see it? But it was through your readings, because energetically, even if you're tipping me, it's a 299 thing. And it's that moment where you're saying, hey, you're worth it. And I never even wanted to do this in the first place, honestly. Like, you can ask anybody in my family, anyone around me. I never wanted to be on live, and I never wanted to get around this. This is not. I actually had no Facebook, no YouTube, because think about who I am. Listen to what I tell you. Does this sound like a place I would want to be on? Absolutely not. Right? And it's really a place that it's hard for me to get into. And when I find this energy, this is not the place I need to be. So let's start reading. And I really love to get into this, and I love to read for you guys. I love to read for new subscribers. This is the whole thing. When I started reading and I started reading new subscribers, it was my way to say and connect to the universe. I'm gonna have a tear here in a second. It's like when I meet new students, and this is the thing, I don't care what people friggin' think. Like, I really don't. And that's the biggest thing. As an abused child, I grew up and worrying if I was gonna go home and get beat the shit out of me. Like, oh my God. Like, my dad would tell you. I'd love to get him on here someday. I don't even know if he has months left, but I would love to get him on, because he knows. Like, I would come home and go, oh, he's gonna beat the fuck out of me tonight. Like, for no reason, because he was just a psycho. And to be able to say I resolved that relationship with him is insane for me, but it's also settles my nervous system to say I conquered that, because I am an amazing dad. Adopting a kid, I'm an amazing dad. So what I'm telling you guys is, when people come at me saying you have to, you know, you need to, I'm like, you have no idea what you're doing, really. I don't know. The moment I pull back, the moment I shut down, I don't know. You guys, and this is the thing with the world, I would walk from this channel in a second. Like, it wouldn't even matter to me. I would just go find something else. I would go learn how to grow roses, become the world's best rose grower, whatever that's called. Like, see, I don't even know. All right. But that's why we're trying to get this to be more of a streamlined, fun thing to do, less energetic strain. And so what we did is we said, hey, if you don't put your tarot deck number in your question, you don't put your question out there, and when you do ! join, it wasn't a challenge. And I talked to the class today and I said, hey, classroom rules. And I giggled, because I giggled like I just did right there. And I was thinking of you guys, and I was thinking about this. And we have classroom rules, they have classroom rules. The universe is challenging me not to chase you, but to mirror you. Like, what is this here is what I have there. It's really challenging me, but when I get challenged here, it tires me, and I lose energy to go there. And it's like, am I gonna lose myself there to be there? I'm like, I don't know. What's more mystical? What's more authoritative for me? Which one do I have the more commanding version of? Where do I come from to become the more sovereign version of me? Because behind this mic, I'm becoming what I consider to be more the architect. It's the frequency that I put out. So when we make these class rules, when I work with what I consider to be AI, and I document my pulls like I did last night. I want to make sure I'm doing them for you guys. Like, I'm not just coming out here just making up. So this is a soul-based card. I put these decks together to say, hey, what happens when we mix energy? Your soul. Better, you know, we get this better energy in here. We get the better pushing, timing energy. Better perspective, right? We get this 9 of Pentacles. This is a wish granted card. Like if you look it up and you like, it's like that feeling. So you're falling into this energy. It's that recent past, it's recent influence. It's something coming into your life energy. Lilith, that's what I see here. Like that's what I get. And it's not me telling you, it's the universe telling you. It's that energy. And so when we look in this is kind of the beginning of that Celtic cross energy. It's that cornerstone. It's also that, hey, it's that golden position. It's that short throw energy, but it's also what stands next to you. See, wouldn't let me pick it up. How cool is that? And I share that with you. Why? Because I love that vulnerability. There's nothing more powerful than vulnerability, right? I need your help. I can't climb. You helping me get up there. Goes, oh, I'm needed. Yeah. Yes. How cool is that? That vulnerability is so cool. Look at this. 2 cards come out. You can see the back of them. So we both are aware. We're both in our head saying, wow, angel cards. Yes. Yes. So we both lean into that. Not for the emotional excitement, but there is something to that. It's that shift of balance. Why are there 2? Why are they going to be upright? Are they going to be reversed? Is one reverse? Why is this corner bent? I don't know, but we both don't know. But when I flip it, I feel like this one has some kind of weight to it, just so you know. See? See? Weight to it. It has weight to it. That's what I'm telling you. This has power. This is that queen of a detail. This is that rabbit. This is that kind of powerful energy. So this is the one who's devil in the details. This is obviously, you don't know all this, but this is your soul and this is the earthly energy. And that's what I start to see here. This is something building. What's 9 + 1 is 10. That's $1 million payday. Angelic energy, your soul is leaning into the angelic energy, but we have to be careful. We have to keep it in container. So whatever this is coming in with this mindset of that energy. So I'm not going too deep like I would do with the Celtic cross like I did on Monday, which is so hard for me because I love just taking a moment and pausing, right? Like I did on Monday, but it gives me that signal to say, hey, we latched on. We're like, yeah, you and I know this frequency here. That's what you guys have witnessed. But I said, hey, on Mondays, I felt like I'm not checking subscriber count. I'm not seeing who's here, where I was getting so hyper focused. On Monday, I didn't care. I just didn't. IDGAF, right? And I locked in on that for a moment. It was just you and I. And this is that moment saying, you know, something was there. I locked in. There was a choice of choices. There was something really highly reputable there. Your soul had really recognized something, right? Especially like when Michaela was there, we had that moment where we all were saying, hey, you first, you first. And it wasn't about personality. It was about soul. It was like, we're all in line. Angelic card, mid-deck pull. It just shut me up. It's a brand new start. You could see how I was in the middle. Come back, rewatch that. Later on, when you're kind of hanging out, I'm telling you, rewatch just the beginning of this and you'll see I was in the middle. I'm in the middle of the conversation. Something just tuned and said, and said, shut up, Cosmic. And then it just came in. Something interrupted me. It's this other energy. That's the one that was there Monday. That said, hey, do Celtic cross. I love this for us. I love this for you, for me, for us, for all of us, because we get access to this other part of us that says, hey, what is this frequency? What's the signal? The phone's ringing. We're answering now. We're going, hey, well, hello, hello. And now it's saying, hi, hello, hello. And that's what's cool about this, because you coming in, all of this new moderator, it's something bigger. And it's not that you're replacing anything or anybody. It's we're connecting to a new frequency. Does that make sense? It's like you have a band and you're like, what are we missing? Oh, the keytar. You know, it's like, what the hell's a keytar? And people go, oh no, you're coming in. If you don't know what the keytar is, look it up. Good golly. No, but I'm saying there's something different. And that's what the universe says. You have an important frequency. You know? There's an electric shift. There's an angelic brand new start. If you don't know what the Fool card is, it is the first card of all of tarot. It is the angelic brand new start. You have divine influence. So that's why I say it's important. So this card could be the blockage of this card, but I don't feel like it because we're supposed to be pulling 3 cards. And it's saying, no, these came out together. And that's what it's trying to do. How cool is it? And you guys would all relate, saying, hey, no, let's try to build donations and build that momentum. Imagine getting a channel that's getting like $17,000 in a night and you're getting the reading that's free after that. Like, right? How fantastic would that be? I'm just saying, they're just pushing that momentum, saying, what would that do? See? It's that Knight of Wands, patience. Patience is a virtue. And it's bringing it in like this, saying past life. And we're all just soul tribing. And it's not that I'm trying to become a trillionaire out of here. Like what you guys don't see behind this, the camera here, is who I am. I'm just giving you guys that moment of understanding what I am. It's frequency signal just as much as you're coming here from your energy saying, I know what I am. Yeah, I have purpose. Yes. It's fascinating. There is a fascination to all of this. And the people I've met coming in, there is a reason. There is a major purpose. Like, that's just saying you're coming here to stick around for a reason, and you kept coming back, and that's all this is. See how I want to keep reading you? Stop. Because I'm fascinated with this. This is not just a, hey, and I was telling the art teacher today, I said, I study people. I like to study people. And I just have a fascination with studying people. And I have a hard time letting that go. Maybe it's weird. Maybe it's not. I don't know. And if you're a new subscriber and you're out there and you're interested in getting a reading, please do. Please hop on. Please let us know. Make some noise. I love reading new subscribers. Those are the people I love to just read. Those are the people I'll just read all the way in. I'll dial in, and I'll give them that quick 9. I'll pull out 15 cards. Because that's the people I say, who are you? And the first time I meet you, it's the hello. How did you get here? That's the question I ask when I meet someone. And even at first time, like we'll go to a cookout, I say, how did you get here? And they go, I took this train. No. I said, how'd you get here? I graduated. No, I said, no. How did you get here? And I keep asking them. And then eventually they'll get soulful. And they'll say, I think I was reborn. I think, and they get really deep, right? I think I was once a king. You go, okay, now let's grab a drink. Let's hang out. Let's go sit by the fire. That's the conversation you really want to have with somebody. I don't care about the goddamn train and you sitting alone, listening to your audiobook. Sorry. I want to know how you think you got, what makes you feel you got there, right? Yes or no? You want that conversation. You want that person to feel with you, to make that moment. I want them to answer the phone with you. Pause time before it moves and answer. I want that nervous system to just shift with you. Stop surviving. Okay, I have to do this. This isn't it. The signal. What is that signal saying to you? That's the recognition. That's when let's look at each other for a second. What are you seeing? Oh, I see you. I'm not curious about what you are anymore. Like, hey, how are you? Who are you again? That, and then you're recognizing each other. I love that for each other. I love that for all of us. But that's what I want to connect with. I really would appreciate all of us getting into that place and that moment of seeing each other again. So I really appreciate you guys for being here and taking your time and being with us. All right, let's keep moving. I think Jamie's Cowboys is up. Me and my best friend are great, thank you. The communication is great. Will it last? Wait, why are we asking will it last if everything's great? Why are we asking will it last? Can I ask if everything's great? That seems like self-sabotage energy, if I must say, before I even pull anything or talk about anything. Yes or no? Let me reread this one more time. Me and my best friend are great. Period. Anything else after that is sus. Thank you. Also, thank you. The communication is great. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Let me also add, you put this in there. The communication is great. Dude. Will it last? Where's the wobble come in? The plane's flying great. The pilot is amazing. Will it last? Still waiting to see if they can handle this, right? What the hell? Kidding me? Listen, Jamie's Cowboys. Listen, hold up, give me a break. You're looking for problems. You're looking for problems. Like, no, right? You're definitely looking for. I'll read it again. Just I want you to hear this from me back to you. Me and my best friend are great. You also said thank you. Thank you to who? To me? I didn't do it. I didn't make it happen. Thank you to the universe. Thank you to whom? You also said, hey, the communication is great. Awesome. Like, great. So then what do you need a reading for? That's the question. But then you also said, oh, so to get a reading, I might as well ask, hey, will it last? Why not ask? Thank you. Again. Still waiting for answers. But what are you waiting for? You don't have to push or force or get anything. Listen, if you're not close enough to home, to the place you want to be, your radio won't tune into the radio station, to your home radio station. But when you get there, you'll hear the songs you like, and you'll hear the frequency you like. As you get closer, you'll start to hear the tune, right? You're getting closer. Hey, the radio's picking up the frequency. But you're like, I want to hear the whole station. And you're kind of getting frustrated. But you're like, no, I can hear parts of the song. Everything's starting to work, The radio doesn't work on any other station but the station. Yes, that's all you're saying. I just need to be very blunt with you. So, yeah, I'm just being blunt with you. It's one of those things that I can pick up on. If anything, you know what I would do if I were in this situation and what you just did, and I was in this place where you're like, I think there could be some wobble, I would text them and say, I appreciate you. Honestly, and leave it at that. Appreciate you, period. Nothing else. Don't say anything else. Don't add, like, it would just be like a curveball appreciation. Especially if you haven't texted them for a while, like 4 hours, 5 hours. And because you're thinking of them. Because I don't know if it'd be weird to just say, hey, I'm thinking of you. That's also very sweet. Instead of saying, because if they're handling the flying of the plane is the way I'm interpreting this. Just say, hey, I appreciate you. You have a lot on your plate, and that's what I'm picking up on energetically. Instead of reading on them and saying, hey, I want to nitpick all these little things to find out what could go wrong. You're basically saying, hey, universe, I'm on their side. I got their back. If anything goes wrong, I don't care. I'm helping them. I'm going to make this work. And that's what really, really is going to happen. So if you want to read, we can read. But if you want to hang, we can hang. And I look at it like a positive thing. To me, my soul tribe doesn't need anything. My soul tribe is amazing. My soul tribe is comfortable. Right? Just be in this grateful flow. Don't try to bring yourself into a negative flow. Being a positive, grateful flow. That's what I would tell you. And just say, hey, I appreciate you. That would be, think about that. Oh my God, guys, think about that for a second. Like, just getting a text from your best friend and the communication's going well. And just say, hey, I appreciate you. And you get just ding, and you're like, how cool is that? Right? How is everybody doing? I came on a little bit earlier tonight too. Also, I've been doing that. I've been kind of coming on because I usually come on. I usually would come on around 7 p.m. But But yeah, you guys, you can join the queue. I'm hanging out here. I'm just trying to not overdo it in the first few minutes here. But Jamie, honestly, I wouldn't even sweat that. So one of the things I'm doing, I'm switching the channel just a slight bit. I'm trying to keep going. I'm going to go back to my 3-card readings, and it's not even switching it. It's I'm trying to hold true. So you'll notice I'm putting in the Streamlabs. I'm trying to lean into that energy, where I'm going to do 3-card readings, a 9-card reading, Celtic cross kind of thing. You know, I'm going to open up to that. But I've been really trying to push myself, because that's why I run out of steam. All right, let's take a look here. BLT. Cindy. Actually, I think BLT was alone when he first came in here, so I'll grab you first. One of my guides want me to know about this energy I keep sensing coming towards me. Lightning. All right, so let's see. And so the other thing we're trying to do, we're really enforcing, is if you guys don't want to put because you can put the deck numbers right in the question. We're going to do that too. I'll pick the tarot decks. It's kind of like dealer's choice, right? You're saying, hey, I'll give you the question, you pick the tarot decks, and I'll pick 2 tarot decks from here. So like obviously I'll grab C. If you guys watch, I just grab deck 3 immediately. What I'll do is I'll pick, otherwise you can just say, hey, like 3 and 6 or whatever you want. Yeah, see, look at this. I forgot. So I'll let it slide today. So what I'll do is so there'll become a time and a space that I'll enforce it. But yeah, we'll just kind of go with that. We'll kind of set it up where it's make things a lot easier and quicker, because I think that's the other thing is what I do is I slow down the readings. I kind of slow my pace, or I lose the mojo. I lose that the energy, because I'm kind of like hiccuping, you know, like a car sputting down the but you can hear it because I'm waiting for the responses. And some people are kind of in the middle of something and coming back and going, oh wait, hold on, in there like 3 and 2 decks, yeah, messing with the flow, yeah, thank you. And so we're going to try to keep that flow, and this way if there's nothing in there, and then we're going to try to promote that a little bit more and more, so as people come in, you know, just say, hey, question, join 2 tarot decks, or 1, you know. So if I see 1 in there, I obviously know you want 1. So I'm going to start with 3 tarot cards. This is essentially the beginnings of a Celtic cross, or the 3x3, depending on how you want it, because it's essentially that same feel, right? It's that recent influence, it's that future, and it's that self, and it's, depending on my 3x3, it's the fulcrum going this way, or it could be it's the golden position, or it's the outcome. Like an expansive kind of card. So interesting. And see what's fascinating with this? We just pulled the Queen of Pentacles, switch the tarot decks, do all that conversation, talk. Queen of Pentacles comes out, and someone's attracted to you. That's what you're feeling the attraction. And at a soul level, they definitely want you, and you don't see them seeing you. You don't see them seeing you. That's the difference. It's an earthly person. They have earthly qualities to them. That's the thing. And that's the thing I did on Monday, is I came back and I did the Celtic cross, and I kind of switched things up. And I remembered how much more fun I had, because I wasn't kind of pressured by the channels, like my rise to fame quickly, to be honest with you guys. And I had 100,000 like 12 months. I was like, God damn, man. Like I appreciate the fame, but I was like, God, I'm glad my face wasn't on the channel, to be fair. And because I would just get into the cards and certain things, and hey, if things aren't working, I get it, but the point is, when you have the bunny in here, it's a kind of a sign of something that I would kind of lean into. Hey, being like my BFF, hey BLT, like this person's attracted to you. That's kind of what I'm trying to say without giving away too much on live. There's an attraction. They're like, can I take you home tonight? So there's absolutely somebody here. So look, go like this. They're younger. They have this Gemini lover energy. They could have coworker energy, but not directly, or they maybe they kind of cross paths with you. That's also a high possibility. They try to get the higher ground, so they're trying to see you at a different perspective. Like you don't see me, but I see you. That's the best way to put it right now. And I feel like they have clouded judgment, a whole lot on their mind, and they're trying to put things together, but they don't understand. So there's Gemini lover energy, and I feel like you are a very attractive person in your own right, but this energy makes you more attractive, and you know it. And so it's this frequency attraction that you use. Think about someone who can play a guitar, right? Who can play acoustic guitar and play it well and sing, right? How amazing is that? That in a sense gives them an ability to bring people in. It's the more skill set you have, more gifts you have, that brings people in. Let's keep going. Yeah, it's this this right here is Capricorn energy. It's end of the year energy. This also has that attraction energy. They're going to keep coming at you, or there's Capricorn in the chart. I would have to say this is more an attraction. Like they're not going to let you go. They're never going to let you go in that respect. They're going to keep their eye on you, and they're never going to let you go. This is an attraction that keeps going. You're not wrong. Let's put it this way. You're definitely not wrong on this. And BLT, I want to put this out there. You just don't know everything about what you think you know. You're like, I know this, and I know, and you're starting to kind of piece it together, but there's a lot more to the situation that you're not aware of. But you absolutely, it's a good thing, and it's nothing negative, and you know that, and you feel it. But it's really it's a cute attraction. That's all I can give you at this moment without reading more cards. And that's what I'm trying to get myself into myself. But anyway, yes. yes. Let me see here. Yeah. Capricorn energy. I wonder if this is going to come. If you asked me, I would say this is the attraction is going to come to a head by Capricorn season, or Capricorn season was the moment that you noticed it. Like it was the trigger. 3 months ago, maybe 3 months ago is when this actually started, or Capricorn is the sign of the person. I don't think it's you, but there is an attraction. Like this person absolutely keeps an eye on you. That's what I can tell you. That's why you're feeling like there's an energy, because someone's always got their eye on you. Someone's keeping an eye on you. Ooh, it makes me a little uncomfortable. I mean, I don't know you obviously, but I have to actually say you have some attractive qualities to you. And this person likes all of them. Like, yes, and there's two. There's probably two that you have. I guess there is two, because it jumped into the number. It's two that you have that you wouldn't even consider. Yeah. It's very amazing. I mean. Anyway, all right, let's keep going. And this way, this actually could help a lot of us, right? Get through readings quicker too. All right, let's take a look here. Diamond Girl 225. Thank you. I had to blow Diamond Girl off yesterday. I got stuck at the robotics thing yesterday, and I was like, oh man, I go, there's no way I'm gonna get home in time. And I was like, stuck with some third graders. And I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, hey, I gotta cancel the reading. So I gave away the free reading to them, but thanks for rescheduling, by the way. Yes, that's exactly what happened. What blessings are coming in the near future for me? 2 and 6. So yeah, Saturday will be fine. Yeah, that's exactly what happened, just so you know. But the kids loved it. So that's, I'll be there next Tuesday too. I should actually fix my schedule for my readings. Now that I just said that. But it's like, I have the high schoolers coming down, which is cute, right? So these high schoolers, like they're juniors in high school, and they're coming back, and they're my old students. And they're like, hey, but they got beards. I'm like, hello, and they're my old students, and I love it. Like they're like my old, like nerdy nerds, but they're coding and building robots now, like my old STEM kids. I'm like, awesome. I'm like, I love this. Sorry, getting a sip of some pink kiwi strawberry. That was delicious. All right, let's get going. 1-6. See, good choice. Good choice. Diamond girl, very good choices. Get over here. I think the other thing was, I think it's just that we stop performing, right? There's a point in our lives we stop performing. I don't know if it's our energy or our lives, our voice, because whatever it is, the mask loosens and our voice just drops into truth. But we, as a whole, we just, I don't know, we just stop performing. I don't know if it's when you have children, when you get married, when you find that the career, you know. Hey. I don't know if that's your card though. I'll be honest. There's something here to this card. I'm not supposed to be taking that many. I feel like I'm supposed to be pulling from the middle. It's like micro tremors of vulnerabilities on the surface. Is what I just got. But yeah, when we stop performing, what happens here? Because that's a big part of what I'm about to pull for you. Because when you're asking about the blessings and stuff, you're asking from communication. You're asking for what's hiding. Yeah, see, this is the angelic lovers card. That's an angel inside of the angel, the partnership. Hey, hello. Hey girl. No, but really, the love comes in when you're ready for love. Love doesn't just come in. Love can't. When you're resistant to love, right? And I'm talking, you are so cold, so not ready. You are angry. You can't get that person who's gonna come in and go, hey baby, get the hell away. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna fight that person. And there's no magic person. I don't care how good looking they are, because at some point, their looks are gonna just dissolve, and you're gonna be still gonna go, I don't care how good looking you are, get away. Like, you're gonna be so angry. I don't care how much money you are, get away. And that's what's gonna happen. So you're eventually coming into love, but you have to understand what it is you need to be loved. And that's what the universe is trying to tell you. Your soul is here asking you, what is it you need to be really loved? For the first time in your life, asking you, what do you need to be loved? What is it that will help you face love for the first time? Right? To really, really be loved. Wow, talk about 3 cards. I think I should just stop being nosy. I think I'm stuck with 2 cards. It just did it back to back. To get married, to be friends, what is it? And don't let this be your answer. And yes, that is kind of an answer. But what is it you need to be loved? Because this is to be married, to put a ring on the finger, to be buddies, to be friends, but to have your own friends. Yes, I'm going out with so-and-so, and the husband says, all right, I love you, have a great time. Just be safe. Not what time you're coming home, where are you? I hate you, you went out too long, right? And we all say, oh, well, that person doesn't exist. You know what's going to happen? They won't exist. Not in your world, not in your universe. Because we all are like one atom away from existing in the other universes. Hey, anyone experienced the Mandela effects? Anyone else ever experienced the Mandela effects? You know, that's because we have shifted from different universes. And that's what I can honestly tell you from what I've seen. You just have to shift a Mandela effect yourself into the other universe. Where Mr. Diamond Girl lives. I'm serious. And that's what happens is you just have to say, what do I need to be loved? Because we are absolutely so resistant because you've been cold to that person. The person who like, oh, you've done me wrong. As soon as someone starts loving you, you go, oh, so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so. Oh, this guy did, blah, 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 and we start comparing. And that's why I was saying to even the art teacher today, whenever I go into anything, even this, I expect nothing from anyone. When I show up today, I expect nothing. I expect no donations. Not because I don't think I deserve it. Because I don't think I'll ever make money from this channel. That's not even it. This is my hobby. I do this because I enjoy it. But energetically, there's something here that I have to explore. I have to experience and I have to try it. If I don't try it, it won't make no sense to me. But if we don't experience love in this life, like the way you have to experience love, it's going to catch up to you. You will find out. I'm going to help you get there, I promise. But this partner exists. You just have to believe. And I mean believe beyond. I don't care who comes up to you, anybody's doubt. That frequency it's existing. But there's doubt in your heart. There's doubt that you don't have this, that this person doesn't exist for you. Like you go, oh yeah, you'll tell people and say, yeah, and you'll post it and say it and do it. But if you really asked you, and I mean, you and I were at the brink of destruction. We had 3 seconds left. And I asked you, you would say, no, I don't think they exist. And they never have. And bang, we're done. And I'm telling you, that's what they're telling me. Ready? Look, I'm going to cross the bridge just for you. This is Devil in the Details. It's saying they exist, but this is essentially the divine counterpart. They have to exist for you because you have duality. Look, this card is unofficially the dual card. Look at how much they match. The devil to the angel, the two people matching. They technically don't technically go together. You have like the tree of life, right? You have the fire. I'm just letting you know that this is all I'm going to tell you is that this has to exist. If your life is horrible and you go, oh, this and this sucks. Right? And if that happens, you can sit here and you can give me a list of 20 things that bad have happened in your life. And I'm serious. And you could say all these bad things have happened. The universe says, don't you think there's a good that has to counteract that at some point in your life? Like the marriage. How many marriages have you been through? I'm saying fantastic, over the top, amazing marriages. Because if you've been through a bad marriage, then you must go through a good marriage. If you've been through no marriages, you must be through one marriage. Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I'm telling you. I know what I'm telling you. I know what I see. Like you've been through none marriages. I already saw it. I'm just making a point. This is not just for you. I'm trying to expand this without getting in trouble for my guides. They're telling me to get off. They're trying to yank me from the stage. I'm like, you're done. They're like, shoom, you're done. Yeah. So look, there's been like, see, this is relationship change. This is relationship change. This is you saying, I am deserving of a beautiful, loving kiss on the forehead. I love you forever. This is the problem that I go through when I meet people and I start going dating and getting into these wonderful relationships, because the minute I start getting into relationships, people, it's like home to them. That's what they say. They say you feel like home. But I ask nothing of my partners when I should be expecting all these other things. And it's like, I don't need things from my partners. You know, and it's not bragging. I've learned for over the years, people have expected so much from a partner. And all I want to do is I want to experience life through my partner. That's all I do. And it's such an experienced life through my partner. It's not manipulation either. It's an experience that I've watched finances, I've watched life, I've watched happiness, I watched sadness, and I watched so many things happen through certain partners in my life. And it's it's written in the DNA. It's written in our destiny. It's written in the cards. I've seen it happen. Breakups. I would watch a card happen. I watched this card crack in half. This card here. I was telling you guys how I used to pull in the kitchen, right? And I was shuffling, and my wife was in the other room, and I was just shuffling cards, and she heard it. It cracked. It sounded like, how do I say it? It was almost like, you know, those lighters, like the lighters. It's like the tick, 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 and it's the snap of a lighter. This cracked, and she's like, "What was that?" Or glass cracking. And I showed her. They said this card just cracked. I've never had it happen. And and so what had happened is, my ex and we had broken up. Long story, and I know it sounds weird, but that's actually what had happened. And so we had broken up, and we're not talking anymore. And I was like, yeah. And it was a weird situation. And if you ever watch me pull, I've never had a card do that out of all my years. So I ended up replacing it because I was like, I have a tarot deck without a Two of Cups. So I had this spare tarot deck. It's made by the same people, different feel, but it's that black Two of Cups. And it ended up just kind of becoming the divine communication. It really means like, hey, if this comes in, and this means you're going to have a communicator of 10 to 20 decades. 10 to 20 years, like a couple decades. And so that's what it means. So if you ever get that, and I usually get those in my readings when you guys first came in, I was seeing like, hey, we're going to talk for a long time. Like you're going to be in my life for years. And I just never think back to the first time we read. You probably had that Two of Cups come in early, but we don't see it. Like we never see that card. If you're ever on the channel, go back. I don't see that card often. That's a good song. Listen to this.
I've been the calm in every storm, held my breath to keep us warm, tried to be steady, tried to be strong enough for everyone. I watched you trade your restless fire for something deeper than desire. You never ran when it
right?
got tired,
Is this good?
But even mountains start to ache, holding weight, they never
I'll turn it down. I know it's late for some people in the world. For me, it's 7 o'clock. Did I say that, Sophia? There might be a chance you might not get married. It sounds like I might have said something like that. All right, let me light the incense for you guys. I do. When I read, I just read.
Sometimes I wanna feel brand new, not the man they all look to, not the one who always knew what to say.
You don't need to be brand new,
You just need to be you.
not the armor, not the robe, not the metrics on your soul. If you're afraid of fading out, let me say it clear and loud. You are done.
We got some white sage. We got some Palo Santo. I guess we're good to go. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I just don't wanna look back and see I played it safe.
All right, let's go. Queue's open. I have a couple of you guys. Min Yoon. I haven't seen you in a bit. I haven't seen you in a while.
Just let it ride, don't run away. Just change the sky. We are not breaking to become. We
All
are
right, let's see who's up. Min Yoon, 695.
flame. We don't lose love, we change its name. Foundation and flame. Not escape, not collapse, not a match to strike and pass. Just two grown souls, still unafraid to rise without walking away.
All right, I'm gonna kick off a raffle. Raffle. considering I roasted the other one or torched it. No, actually I did okay. It was no big deal. We did all right. I fixed it. The kids in robotics won. Actually, we're excited. But the raffle's open if you guys are interested. I have it set for an hour and a half, but I probably won't do it I won't run it for an hour and a half. That's just the timer I am running. I'll probably pull it at top of the hour in 45 minutes. I'll just pull for somebody there. If you guys are hanging out.
Not escape.
Not collapse, not a match to striking past, just two grown souls still.
All right, let's take a look here. So I'm going to pull for 3 cards here just to keep us going, keep us moving. And let's see. I gotta say the 3-card thing for me is actually interesting. All right, 2 and 6 it is. 2 and 6. Yeah, so add the decks in there if you guys are interested. You guys want to get a live reading, because then it makes it real easy. So menu and put it in there. What did Co think of the video I posted on my story, decks 2 and 6? And I love you're saying, hey, they saw it. They saw it. Maybe they saw it. Maybe they did see it. Maybe they didn't see it. But we're going to be honest with each other, right? We're going to be very honest with each other. If they saw it, they saw it. If not, they didn't. But we'll see it in the cards. We'll see it one way or another. Did they see it? You know, we're just asking a yes or no question right out the gate. This golden position, first card out. Yeah, they saw it. They saw it. That's a simple yes or no question. They saw it. This is one of my online cards, which is crazy. Like, cause it's neither here, there, nor everywhere. So it's kind of like, you can see how they're not footed. There's no feet anywhere. They're thinking about it. They saw it. They're in between worlds. So they definitely saw it, or they saw it probably on an alt account. We're talking about marriage, or there's marriage related here, marriage energy. I'm not saying you're going to marry them. Let me be fair, because I'm not pulling all the cards here. But there is solar output, is potential of marriage. I have to be fair. Maybe there's definitely marriage vibes here, because it has marriage on that like potential energy. So I don't know if the video is marriage, or there's 2 people of video, or but there absolutely has that connection of long term, like let's get back together. There's something long term, because this is long term longevity. That's long term marriage. That's long term success. And this is no holding back, just so you know. So I don't know if someone's really saying, hey, I want you back. I want to get married. I want this forever. I want us for just you and I forever, because that's what this comes back to. And this is a soul not holding back anymore. So they definitely saw it. Something's here. And so someone's not holding back anymore. I would say maybe you're not holding back anymore. I want to bridge the gap just for a quick second here, just to see what I get. Yeah, a lot of regret. So this is definitely someone saying, I'm not leaving this with any regret. That's our Akashic card. So they saw it. They saw it. They saw it. They absolutely saw it. All right, Cindy Griffin, how are you? Ask higher self what blessings are coming my way. And if you ask yourself, look at that, how Cindy's asking the question. Cindy's saying, are coming my way. Like, not like could be, would be, maybe, should be. And I'm gonna stick with this deck while I'm in it. While I'm vibing with it. There we go. Oh yeah, see, look at that. So this is Akashic message. So this is actually feeding the past, like feeding something, almost like saying, hey, look at what we did, why we went that way. It could be also leakage too, just a heads up. Or it could be donation, giving, more gratitude, more it could be more giving. It's divine blueprint energy though. So if it was yellow, it would be, but it's more like for you. Akashic, oh no, angelic energy. Look at that. Yeah, that's crazy. This is divine, like for you, like skips me. When you say higher self, this is a interdimensional being for me. So your higher self would be interdimensional being for me, is right here talking to you. And this would be golden position or recent. So this is money's coming in, or you're getting some kind of offer, or there's a money that's absolutely hanging right out here from recent past that you have to give, or there's money coming in. Yeah, it's a good situation. But I would like to see it this way. But there has to be some kind of money coming in from some situation. I feel like it's you're paying something or giving something out to here. This is past, so you're giving money out to the past. So I gotta just at least feed that. Yeah, it's past relationships, past money. You're feeding something angelically. You have to give it out. That's what it is. That's why I'm hesitant to tell you, because it's like you have to pay something. You're paying something. So it's not necessarily a blessing, but it's you're due to pay this. Like you have to pay it. You're being called to pay this. It's freeing though, just so you know. Whatever this is, it's like it's a debt. It's a spiritual debt. Just so you know. That's more correct. Thank you. Yeah. It's because everyone wants the wish granted, right? Everyone's like, "Oh, give me the wish, give me the wish." And I'm like, you know, and I'm like, great. And so what I've witnessed on some of the readings is, and it's fine, but when you give people certain power, like let me put it this way. And this is why people are like, I want the lottery numbers and all this weird stuff. But like, if you give people that kind of power, what does that do to them after they get that energy? Well, what do you give me the lottery numbers again and again? And now give me this, you know, it's like greed. And that's what kind of starts to happen in certain energies. I'm not saying necessarily you, but there is a time and place when the higher self comes in and says, what are you doing with this information? When you come in and say, I want, what's like you want to be blessed. You're asking higher self what blessings are coming in, but what do you do with this information? Like you're saying, give me. Bless me, give me. So because it's saying there's leakage with that Ace of Pentacle, honestly, there's leakage. Like you have missed opportunities. You've had a lot of missed opportunities, divine missed opportunities. I gotta be very blunt with you. Like you've basically just let things slide and said, oh well, okay, give me more blessings. And they're like, no, it doesn't work like that. You're not just gonna keep getting blessings. I don't know if it works like that, but that's what they're telling me. I don't know if it's paying a past life debt, but it's like you have to start putting in the work. You have to start putting in the work. Because if you don't, it's gonna slip through again. They're coming through because you're saying, hey, what are the blessings? And they're like, yeah, you're supposed to be working. Hello, what are you doing? Like, it's kind of like coming up to the counter and the employees are sitting there going, yeah, I'm getting paid. Do you mind? Like, and the manager, the divine higher self, is like, yo, are you kidding me right now? You're like, yeah, I'm here to get my check. I'm off in like 25 minutes. So what, you want me to get them in order? Or it's actually kind of funny, but it's like, I don't want to make, now I'm cleared the deck and that I have the Palo Santo going. But I'm telling you, because my interdimensional being came in with if you look at it, it has two cups. It's like talking to what I would consider to be your higher self, saying, hey, it's like two managers. It's like two, like that's I know it sounds so trivial, but it's like signal frequency energy saying, do you understand? You have to put work in. Like, you're here, I'm doing work. I'm reading you. I read you every Wednesday. I'm like, hi, Cindy. And you're like, yeah, hey. And they're like, do you see that? They're like, pause. What do you do equivalent to me? Like equivalent to what I put out? Because there's going to be a time and a place that you won't be able to get read by me. You'll see. I promise you. I pinky promise you. Like, that's what my divine being said to you. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you're already slipping. Like, you're seeing it's getting harder and harder to get read by me. Take that and you notice that. Right? Isn't it crazy? I'm just being honest to you. Because I'm giving back. I'm being grateful for my life debts. because I actually robbed people. And I laugh, but I'm just giving back as I was told to. Yeah, you can yeah me, but I'm just telling you. Like Brenduska and I have this very clear vision of what I did. And I said, let me do this till I don't have to do this, or whatever this is. And I'm following direction. But it is what it is. You'll see. You'll see. Because eventually when this channel hits like higher number, because I do see the number it gets to, and that's what I'm telling you. It will be very, very hard, and it's different. This is a different reading. That's all. Because I'm mastering tarot. Like, this is what nobody understands out there. Like, nobody in the world will ever understand this. There's people out there reading tarot every week doing the same thing. I'm out here mastering it. Like, like I'm studying tarot behind the scenes. Like, I study this. Like, I read, study, read, study, read, study. So when I keep doing this, that's what you guys... Some of you are noticing it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't care. Yeah. Like, I'm absolutely studying the cards, why they pop in certain ways, what this position means. That's why you watch me do different readings, the 3-card reading. I mean, I have my oracle cards, but I'm going to be like that 75-year-old on the beach with my tarot cards. Right? I heard this story about Michael Richards, right? He was playing... There was this like grandmaster champion. The guy was amazing, but he went crazy. And what he did is he was homeless, and he would play on the sides of the street, on the street corners in New York, play chess, and nobody could beat him. Like, nobody in the world could beat him. It was just insane. But that is crazy. Like, there's like, that's like, but he just was looking for people to play. You get to the point where it's just like that, because it's like, I enjoy study. I'm a teacher, as a professor. Like, I don't think people understand the college degree thing and like me studying. Like, for me, I never checked my kids' grades because I didn't want them to think it wasn't a race. It wasn't like their grades were for them. Like, it was their grades. So like, how did they do? And so many parents out there are like, let me see your grades. Oh, good. You know, it's like a competition. It's like, no, their grades are for them. You know, how did you do? You got a D? Like, it's I'll help you. And I as a teacher, I don't care what people think, because I'm also a parent, professor. It's like, I don't care. But no one checked my grades. When I was growing up as an abused kid, no one checked my grades. And I knew what it meant to be my own responsible person. Young. And I taught my kids. I said, this is how it's going to be, and we're going to do this. I said, I'm always here. I love you. And as I adopted my 3rd child, I said, you will never fail. You will never fail. I'm always here. I said, I will see to it. You're always going to have success. I said, but you have to try. And that's the only thing we had. That's the conversation we always had. So I love that for them. And just like that, I'm here for you guys. But you have to try. And that's what I see. And a lot of times people have that hard time. People like, I'm not doing that. Like, okay. The cards are going to show me regardless. And when I was reading the Celtic Cross on Monday, I was like, this is amazing energy. And a lot of times I become, at least some ways, a catalyst for people. And I don't mean to be, but it's hard for me. All right, Sophia, this is your time. Let's read for you. Hey, Cosmic, I remember the last time you read for me. You said there's a chance I might not get married. I think I vaguely do remember a little of this. I think the cards were super negative about it. And if the energy may be changed. Decks 1 and 4. Let's take a look. Because if I had said that, in which I do vaguely remember saying it, because I said that's an interesting read. Because I remember kind of leaning into something like that. Let's see, though. Let me get some iced tea first, though. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys for being here. Because I love studying tarot, like, and if you ever listen to the Cosmic Codex, that's me doing deeper research, diving in, and like sitting there and pausing for a minute and taking, hey, what is this? Like frequency work. All right, let me get a sip here and then we can continue. And then Beyond the Veil, I've kind of like, I was doing too much. I was doing way too many. I was actually doing too many codexes and Beyond the Veil. And I think people were kind of getting sick of all that. Like I was dropping too many videos. So I took a pause on doing them. I'll go back to them, I promise. But I think people were like, this is too much. You're dumping on us. So I just did mostly lives for a little bit. But it's frequency work. All of it's frequency work. I'm like, what happens when I pull for this? And that card comes out. Like, that's bananas. So I have the Raffle going. That's a very good card, by the way. I have the Raffle going. And the Raffle actually, I'm going to probably end it at the top of the hour here. So if you're hanging out and you're looking to join the Raffle, feel free. It's open to subscribers. It's free reading. Just email me at cosmicboogeyman@gmail.com. I think actually, Lilith, I think you might have emailed me. I've been so busy. So I'll definitely get back to you guys. If you email me, I definitely, like I said, I had to cancel Diamond Girls yesterday. I got stuck doing the robotic stuff last night. And so I'll definitely, if you email me, I'll get back to you guys. And it's at cosmicboogeyman@gmail.com. But I'll absolutely get back to you guys to schedule your readings. I have fun doing the private readings. I have to say, I really do enjoy doing it, because one of the things I'll do is I'll say, hey, you want the 3x3, like that architect lattice reading, or do you want to count the cross? And most of the times, you know, it's up to you guys. But this is Sophia. Let's see about the marriage thing. Let's dial in on the frequency. Let's connect to that energy. Truth Seeker, right? This is T-Stain Tarot, skipping you, going right to the source. It's a Aquarian energy. It's that star seed energy. Two people on your mind, or two different people on your mind. There's definitely something. There's something you're feeling, something you're kind of getting into. You're fully aware of whatever this is. I don't know if this is like the possibility of you want freedom. Divine Blueprint coming in here, following this up, is really saying, hey, it's kind of your design. Yeah, it's your design. You're gonna break a lot of hearts. It's not that you get heartbroken. It's you break hearts. A lot of people can't handle who you are, and that's what's gonna happen, unfortunately. And finding that right person is gonna be a difficult journey for you. Because you're going to be, maybe it's popular even. Yeah, you might actually have a different journey than you're expecting. This divine energy, this temperance energy is patience. And people want to probably push this, go further, faster. Let's go split the deck and go here. Yeah, I think you might have a lot of fame and wealth coming in quicker. And so people want this, but they're going to try to control you, and you don't want to be controlled. You have no desire to be controlled. This is really divine masculine energy. This is Truth Seeker. This is like, you don't need someone to tell you what to do. You already know what you're doing. But when you realize that you are the heartbreaker, and the universe is like, no, you lean into the fact that you have wealth. Like if I said you have millions and millions or multi-millions of dollars, and you lean into that frequency work, you say, hey, look, I'm only one or two hop skips away from being multi-millionaire, right? Think about those early investors in something so silly as, say, like Bitcoin, or early investors in, say, like XRP, which is what they just started to classify it. Butcher and I were talking earlier about it. Like they just started to classify it as a commodity. The same thing the SEC is like, we're gonna break you, you know, and that's not financial advice, but I'm making a point that they literally just came out yesterday and they're saying, hey, it's a commodity. It's like, dude, really? The same SEC, the same one who was like, we're gonna crush you. Like, come on. Like, come on. But now those same people who lost money, life savings on it, if people hung on, they delisted this kind of stuff. I'm like, this is weird. So my point is, you have this ability to become multi-million. And all I'm saying is this is your beginning of that run. So if you have this power to say, I need nothing from somebody, it makes you very, very dangerous. And that's what I see. This is really masculine power. So people get offended or scared by it. Look at this money. Like I'm splitting the deck again and again. You're I don't know if this is you start making a channel or do something. I don't even know if that's what you're doing, to be honest, because this is like money on top of money on top of money. But you're holding back. Your soul's holding back. Yeah, look at this. Temperance energy. It's angels. You are very divinely guided around this pile. Like it's telling me to stop because it's divine blueprint energy, but it's also telling me, hey, heads up. You're not going to want for nothing. Like fast moving money. It's I can keep pulling on this, but it's very, very good. It's good money. It's good. We are looking at a really different world. All of us. Anybody who hears this, I'm gonna challenge you to do me a favor. And we can actually do a special live on this, but hit the thumbs up if you really want a different world. And I mean different in the respect like no more war, no more just taking what you want from other countries. I mean literal peace. Like for the first time we have a peaceful world. Like there's no more war. Like we absolutely can say there is 0 wars going on in the world. I mean, that's what I'm saying. We challenge this. We challenge this existence. We challenge this reality, this frequency. But that's this kind of energy. But when you're asking, am I going to get married? This is you challenge your own existence. You're such an unattainable energy. You have to become attainable. You're like a comet energetically. I don't think you realize that. You're younger though, right? And I know you're young. I think you're young. So I think that's what it is. So I think this young energy that you possess is very, very different. And so what it is you haven't even begun to launch yet into what you're about to do. Cups, that's not telling me anything. I think they just shut me off from energy from you. Like they literally shut me down. Yeah, no, you have money. It's like an influencer. If you ask me honestly, if you ask me my honest opinion, what I see here is you become a social media influencer. You have no, and so you become undateable. And so like you become undateable. It's like, how do you date like the social media influencer? Yes. Right? And that's what it is. You're like, oh yeah, whoops. Yeah. Well, this could pay for that. There's nothing stopping you. When you have angels, like you had 2 temperance cards, which is patience and those are angels in those cards. Come back and rewatch it. I pinky promise you. Like I do it 3rd grade. I say, hey, and like really, I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. Like this is not that you can't do both. Because you're just being you. And what it is people enjoy that true you. And it's like you're spreading your signal. You're saying, hey, this is really me. I just want you guys to experience this is the universe we want for us. And it starts paying for school. Med school's like, oh, check or cash, which one you want? Because you're smart enough and you're good enough to go, so you pay for it. Because then that becomes the problem. You're gonna have to pay for it, right? You have to pay for it. Getting into med school becomes like an option. And people are like following you in med school. Yes. And they're following that process of you going, I'm getting into med school. This has happened. This is happening today. They're like, yes, it is. And they're right behind you on it. You know? You're like, just like this. You're like, I just got a tarot reading that said this is happening. It's that kind of stuff when you're leaning into this. I'm making this. This is my real. The IRL, Sophia is taking life. And so you become untouchable. And that's why you're like, if someone marries you, they better be a billionaire kind of thing. And that's the reality, because you're so untouchable. You're a multi-millionaire doctor, like social media influence. That's because we're heading into that reality where hospitals are going to want social media because they want that publicity. They're hiring Doc Rocks now. Like, for real, they want Doc Rock. No, seriously, because you're taking that and you're investing it. And you're saying, hey, I'm going to invest in such and such, you know? And it's like, and people go, oh, you know, Doc Rock is going to do it. It's really fun because we're heading into the social media influencing world where everything, think about those futuristic ideas of movies. Mm-hmm. You're just living that idea of that. Are you smart enough to be a doctor? Yes or no? One question. That's the reality. That's the one question that would hold you back. It's not, no, all the other stuff is not, that just falls right into place. It's like click, 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 click. Because that's the reality of everything. That's what I'm seeing. Nothing can stop you. But the universe is saying, you have 20 pentacles. There's 20 pentacles. And you're holding back. You're holding you back. Ask yourself. Because who's telling you you can't? That's what your guides, your angels just said. That's why you have those two temperance cards. It's patience. You're just taking time to say, hey, I'm kicking this new channel off. Thank you for being the first subscriber. This is what's happening. You're crying on social media. You're actually letting people in on what's happening. She could be. But do you live by your family or do you live by you? Because maybe that's why the temperance cards are coming in too. And that could be what that is. But, and you can let them know. You can say, oh, I'm going to have some fun on this. I'm going to have a little fun on this. I'm just going to post on social media. I'm doing this. I'm going to post on social media. I'm doing this. Yeah. They'll go, that's so fun. Yeah, that's so fun. Do that. Yeah. Ethereal is always under pressure as well. You don't know until you know. This is your moment of breaking free, of you becoming you. That's what I'm seeing, because you're taking yourself on the road. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not trying to tell you, but the guides were saying that's the reason you didn't marry.
You ever try to outrun him? Every year.
What'd he do?
Just waited right here.
9 roads behind me.
9 more ahead.
Moon keep whispering.
Face what you dread.
Ain't no crown I'm chasing.
Ain't no throne I need.
Just a guitar in my hand.
All right, let's keep going. Thank you.
The truth
I know it's so tough.
Shadow don't own me. Shadow don't
It's so, it wasn't it. Well, let's put it this way, guys. Isn't it funny how the heartbreak card, the 3 of Swords, was dead center in that reading? Can we just be honest for a moment and take a pause and see, hey, and say, what is that about? Yeah. It kind of agreed. Agreeing, yes, it's still there. And then all that money coming in saying, yeah, there's something here. You're living your dream. And I'm sorry, but that person might be a late like my friend here, the butcher. He's just never married. He's marryable. Like, he's definitely he's a person that could be married. I'm not saying marry anybody. Like, I'm not trying to set anybody up, to be very honest here. What I'm saying is people can be amazing people and have amazing lives, but never marry. It just happens. You know, I know people. I have a friend at work. I have all these people I know that they just don't get married. It's not a bad thing. It's not like you're like unapproachable. Oh, I know. I'm just saying. I'm just showing you. Because you lean into you. You lean into that frequency of successful you. Right? And if you're going to med school, it's unlikely you're going to be going to plan a wedding. If you're in med school, it's in this version of you. At least in this immediate future. I don't read your forever. Like, I don't read your till you're 95 years old forever. Like, that's not what I'm reading. I mean, I'm only reading 3 cards, to be honest. I'm reading like your immediate future. That's what I'm reading. But when I read it before, and if I remember correctly, and that's been a while, I read everything. And it didn't look like you ever had it hurt, but I can't remember that reading, to be honest. But you might be better suited saving lives, becoming a soulful, beautiful light for people out there in social media world, right? Like, imagine I didn't come live tonight. Like, that kind of energy. Like, what would that mean to you? Like, you went live or you did whatever, and you said, hey, Doc Rock out here, whatever your name would be. Yeah, so you came on, and but that moment you connected, that frequency, or resonated, or however you want to put it. Okay, Tea Tarot with Lady T. How are you? Tea Tarot with Lady T. Mm-hmm. So I would tell you honestly, live your goddamn life. That's what I'm telling you. This energy I just had in here was very happy. Was the happiest clam in the happiest clam in the ocean. Really. Okay. So I love that. All right, general finance reading, please. Let's see what I can do for you. Yeah. Slept very well at night. Did not need anything from anybody. All right, so 3 cards out. Let's see what I can get for you here. So I'm going to pick the tarot decks. That's what's happening here. I get that. This is a weird feeling when I pick over here. Not that it's bad. Just want to see what I get. Get the Palo Santo still going. The White Sage lit up. The raffle's still running, so you guys are more than welcome to join in. Right? Energize the decks a little bit. baby. Come on, baby. Light them up. I love reading for finance. I never get a chance to do it too often, but I guess, yeah, it is a choice. I don't promote it. I guess I'm more a lover. I really am. I'm more the, come up behind you in the kitchen and kiss you on the neck and say, I love you. I love money. I mean, I'm just not like, I'm like, oh, cool. I connect the dots. Anyway, it's a choice. Spiritually, I think this is where I go. That's why I head up that way. Anyway, let's take a look. It's really a choice. Do you want to make money? The universe asks you as I pick the next card. It's a real straight up question. Really, it's a straight up question. Whoa, bro, stay on the track. That's a dangerous question. Wow, look at that. I think the money's not strong, but the universe is asking you. It's not about calling it in. It's just enjoying it. Oh, man. I'm going to put these back for a second. I want to see what happens when we throw these back in the ocean. I always love this. Especially if they come back to us. Let's see. Share the channel with mom. Let people know I'm out here. Do not forget to hit that like button when you come in. Leave comments when you come back and rewatch this stuff. I really appreciate you for coming back and rewatch it. Let me know you guys are here. Gives me a chance to appreciate you guys. Interesting. That's the sword that was in the Queen's hand. The Queen of Swords. Angelically, we are back on track. I think we have to take chances at money. Like, are we facing an opportunity? That's what I'm seeing. I think we are. I think there's an opportunity to make some money here, and we're wondering, do we take it? That's what I'm feeling. The number 6 is really prominent here. Could be with you. I don't know why the moon just keeps popping at me. The crescent moon also really showing up here. Wow. Yeah, it pays off. It pays off. It actually, whatever this is, it could be talking to the universe. I'm trying to limit myself. I'm trying to be really fair here. But I could tell you, this is usually infinity. It's talking to the universe. It's also travel. It's like, it's so much more. It's the wisdom. It's staying balanced. The yin to the yang. It really is Gemini lover energy. It has so much depth to this card. And it's the broken ATM card. Like, it's like, oh, I take 100 out, another 100. Oh, my balance, did it even move? Oh, another. And it's just real good money. Oh, man. Choice of choices. If you're live, if you're using the if you're online, people are going to start to come to you. Like, they have a million choices, and people are their souls are going to be navigating to you, resonating, finding you. Just like people come to me, right? They could be anywhere, and they find me, they find you. It's the choice. It's the Gemini lover energy. There's something they need to figure out. And they don't always stay with me, right? They'll navigate to you, navigate to somebody else. And that's the fun of what's going on here. The message will kind of, it will like migrate from across to all of us. If you're asking if you're going to make money, the answer is absolutely yes, unequivocally yes. You have to just take action and keep going. It's like you have your hands on the broken ATM card. Yes, and yes. Mid-deck pull. What's this last card? Are you worrying about if it's going to pay off? Is that the question? Queen of Pentacles. Like this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna pay. It's gonna pay. It will pay. We are in a very, very rough economy, like deep depression. When the world recovers from, we are at the brink of world war. Like, I don't like saying it out loud, but we are at the brink of world war, and we need more light bringers. We need more warriors that are like you. So you're establishing this baseline now. So when things come back, they're going to be appreciative. The energy is going to be appreciative, saying you were there when I was down. Set your tone now. It's going to pay off. I mean, you have the broken ATM card. It's coming top down. It's like saying, hey, if I can tell you anything, it's you're being gifted with this. You're one of many. One of many. But you're the one for some. That's what that cups was on its side there. I promise you it's good. Yeah. Just enjoy what you do. It is very, very good. It's like it's good energy because you have to embrace what you do and have fun with what you do. And what I was telling you guys, and it is very super chill, isn't it, Lilith? Because I realized that Monday I lost a little bit of that loving feeling, right? And I loved being on the channel. When I first got on the channel and Brenduska was here, and God bless her, I hope she's doing well. But when I got on the channel, I fell in love with the channel. I fell in love with you guys, with the fans, and I fell in love with being here, with tarot again. I was like, oh, I love doing it. But I challenged myself to read 3, and I'm like, you can see me trying to read more. And I'm like, stop it. But I want to embrace the being here, not just racing through cards. And it's been a goddamn battle for me. I know I can read. I know I can read. Because I'm not trying to prove it. I stopped proving that years ago. And I feel you guys right here. There's a sliver of my energy. It's right here. That's where you guys are. I don't know why, but when you come in, I can feel you come right here. And I can read further in. And that's what we did Monday. Yes or no, guys? The Celtic cross was awesome. It was so deep. And I want to push that here. And I want to enjoy this energy more. And I realized that when I was reading the Celtic cross, when I was pausing, and I was taking time to enjoy you guys. That's all. That's all I was doing. And when I was there Monday, I was like, you know what? I said, I wish I could be online for hours and just embrace you guys a little bit. Instead of racing through all of this energy and going, next. And I said, you know what? I said, I don't care. If people start pushing, I'm going to block them and just shut them up like I do at school. Literally, when I'm in class and the kids start being rude, I'm like, shut up before you get out. Really. Because when kids are being mean, I'm like, dude, you want to go to the office? And they're like, what? Me? I just say, dude, I said, there's no smile on my mouth. You see this? And they're like, I'm like, right? So stop. I'm the chillest, most fun teacher in the, really. Kids love me. I'm the best teacher in the school. That reminds me, I gotta order Jolly Ranchers. But the thing is, I love to hang out. Kids come in and when they have a crisis, they'll come hang with me, not the teachers. They'll come to me, and I'm like, I want to enjoy what we do. I don't want this to be a battle. And it's not about the donations, but I need to explore that part of this. When you guys donate, thank you, and I see the donation. I do, I promise you. But when you guys donate, you watch the reading. Watch the reading. It's going to be different. It's just, if I can't explain why, but it is different. It's there's an energetic exchange that happens, because I'll ask Pink Peach, right? Let me just see, make sure. It's Crystal, I thought it was, right? Hi. I want to know what's coming in for me as far as love and business upcoming months. Thank you. Okay, perfect. So let me go back to chat. I think it's Crystal, right? If I remember that. Yes, see? See, in that part of it. And I want to let you guys know. So Crystal has to work for that money. Crystal has to make $10. And so obviously YouTube takes that money. Then YouTube takes a piece of that money. And then there's it doesn't go all to me. But what I do on my end, I pay $10. So I work as a teacher, and I put $10 of my own money into a video to promote. And so what Crystal says is, I'm going to give you all 10 of mine, YouTube as a service. And I'm like, hey, I want to see, we love you. All of us love YouTube. We can complain all we want, but we haven't found the reason to hate it yet. And so we're promoting it, saying, keep getting better. And so I, you, us, we all keep indirectly saying, here's some money, make this better. And we're paying each other indirectly. And people don't want to pay YouTube, but I'm like, you have to. And that's what we're doing. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna purposely pay, and I'm gonna give back and say I like this, because it allows me to meet you guys. Like, I want to keep meeting you. I want to keep growing this. This frequency is beautiful. Yes, you know what I'm saying? I like this for all of us. You guys found me, I found you. If I didn't have this, we wouldn't have this frequency. And I'm like, I'm okay. I'm calm. I'm very sovereign. But I can tell you, this allows us to have this moment. And we have to embrace that part of ourselves and say, this is what it is. We are here for a reason. Like, we are not going to deny that part of ourselves to say we're not here for a reason. Well, I'm not performing. Like, I can't. Once I come home, I'm done. Like, I'm not saying I wear a mask in class, because I told the kids today, I'm like, if I'm not going to hand you a hot glue gun and you're going to get one of the girls, because the girls are very much into their makeup right now. I said, if you get a girl's face burnt, I said, all hell will break loose. And I said, and the girls were like, and I said, see? I said, like, the 6th grade girl, like, are you going to get her face burned? I said, she's going to scar. And one of the girls goes, see? I burnt my... I'm like, yep. I'm like, stop. I said, this is crazy. So we were talking about hot glue guns. So I said, I'm not going to hand you the hot glue guns yet. But the point is, there was no masks. We're real honest with each other today. I like that. And that's vulnerable. And that becomes my currency. That's what you guys come back for. You go, you know I'm real. I'm not needing proof. You're not needing proof. I like you being honest with me. I love that part of you. Please just be you. Don't be anything else. Right? Just stay. I ask you guys to hang around. Because that's real for us. That's how we build relationships. We build a part of us that we can say, hey, who are you? What are you? Where'd you come from? How did you get here? All right. Pink Peach, what do we want for 2 tarot decks? I think this is going to be, we have to pull for the raffle. Do we want to do this first? Actually, let's read for you first. Your priority. Priority 1. Crystal, I think we want, let's see if is it already in chat? Let's see. I already see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. All right. Can you just tell me the tarot deck numbers? I want to make sure we're good. I want to make sure we're there. I don't see it. And then you're going to show me. And they're going to say, hey, it's these 2 tarot. There we go. And then I'm going to look up and I'm going to say, oh, there it is. Did you put it in there? I don't think I saw it. This is where my students help me. Like, really. You guys are absolutely my students for a minute. Because I don't see it. Do you guys feel like my students for a little bit? Yeah, alright. Is that what you guys feel like? Do you feel like I'm the teacher and you're the students? Is that what this is? Is that why you guys enjoy this for a bit? I'm like the nice teacher? Did I ever tell you guys how I learned the dates of the tarot cards? I had learned the tarot cards and the dates on them because my best friend Frank was like, you need to learn the dates. And I was like, okay. Then I left and it took me months. That's how I know the dates. But I only learned, like, they only pop when my guide's like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And they'll yell it out. Like, I'll hear it. That's why I don't always give you guys dates or give you times on the cards, because I don't know, like, when it's appropriate to give you that time or give you that date. You know? All right, let's take a look at chat one more time. Make sure we're good to go. I think we're good. Okay. Yes, Professor. Yes, Professor. Professor Cosmic. Actually, I like that. All right. Here we go. Let's do this. I thought it was let's deck is not cooperating right now. It's like, it might, maybe it's because of the incense. I don't know. No, I don't think so. Here we go. Yeah, no, we're good. Wow. So notice the coffins, notice the angel, notice the blowing of the horn, and notice the flag too, right? The banner, I should say. But this is like, it's a moment of taking pause. Talk about vulnerability, right? Talk about the real vulnerability. This could be your vulnerability, but it really feels like it's someone being vulnerable. Maybe it's you being vulnerable. In love, vulnerability has to be there, but this is someone has to reach out. Maybe this is an ex. Maybe someone's missing you, and that could honestly be. I'm going to say a lot of exes probably miss you, being fair, because you probably asked the question, and the universe is saying, this is the advantage of that donation. Being very honest, I'm going to be very blunt with you, because what it does is it says, hey, a couple exes miss you, and energetically they can't reach you, they can't get to you, really. And I'm not trying to get you guys to donate, to be fair. Look, it's regret. You'll see through this reading here, because you're asking about, you want to know what's coming into you as far as love. Let's ask you a question about what happened to next love. Those people, you have to go forward with the understanding those exes miss you. Let's actually give you a boost right before you take off in the next partnership, because you always wonder, does so and so miss me? Does that person miss me? Look at, ready? This is the universe. I mid-deck pulled. This is the card we had right here, the last reading. This is the same card we had right here in that number 3 position, which is the outcome. This is your number 3 position, but it's also, fascinatingly, the cornerstone. This is the universe saying you have a broken ATM card. Hey, you just have access to the universe. When we're talking about business, you're going to have access to money. When we talk about that peace, war, love, we talk about the universe is going to get better. Things are going to get better. The world cannot break forever. The world cannot have this sustained battling. The ships are out there. There is this, we're going to have to deal with this oil situation, just so you know. If you're dealing with business, jobs, everything's going to get affected. That's reality. We're not going to lie to you. The regret's going to sit there. And as far as that goes, that's there. So your love and business do have a relationship, right? Because personal life is going to be affected. I'm not ready to date yet. I have no money. I can't go out. You know what I'm saying? It's all really, it does cross relate. It's holding the cards back. There's something more here. It wants me to relate something here. The truth is the truth, but there's 2 people who are interested. Wow, very strong delivery. Come back and re-listen to my voice. It came back very strong, clear as day. There are 2 people who are interested. That's what I can tell you. Your exes miss you, and there's 2 people who are interested. Good golly, Miss Molly. It says this to let you know, hey, people want to date, but maybe they don't have the resources or have the ability to date. Maybe they don't have the luxury to date. A couple jobs they have to carry. And that might be just the reality of what's going on. Look at this. And those people, the exes, the people who want to reach out, that's why the regret stacks from the 4 to the 5 of Cups, short throw energy. This card and this card, they start to stack. This literally goes, and if I bought this tarot deck, this would come together, 4 to 5. I don't know what the odds are, but I'm sure it's astronomical. But it's called compounding by the way I look at it, saying, hey, these people, you're gonna start seeing signs. Like you'll go on Instagram, you go on Facebook, and hey, why are the friend of that person popping up? Why is this person's person popping up? Why am I seeing this sign of that person popping up? That's going to compound. You're going to say the algorithm of the universe is going to start to seep into your social media. That's what's going to happen. You're probably already seeing a little of this. So as far as love, you're going to start to say, hey, the universe says, hey, don't forget they miss you. Also, don't forget people want to come in. You're wanted, you're desired. Let the regret go, right? Those 3 X's, they're sitting out here. Look, you're the starseed. You're what I would call gravity. They're orbiting you. This thing's all orbiting you. The universe is saying you're an amazing, amazing person. We cannot forget who you are and what you are. Because when you come in and what you come in with and how you came in, you donated $10, right? And let's be fair. This is an angelic starseed. I can't direct the cards. I mid-deck pull. I pull it from here. And we just dismiss this. No, this is clarity. So the fact that love, business, all this, the world is really in a mess, right? We'll be honest. Nobody's in love. Nobody's dating. Nobody has like their cuddler person. And I can tell you, I have a lot of friends that aren't dating. They're just in weird places or in weird marriages. This is me, Cosmic. And I could pull from every day, all day, and that doesn't fix a marriage because they're in stressful lives. And then I can tell you, I have people who are in this weird financial binds. Like, hey, am I going to find the job? I'm like, no. It's just the universe. We don't have, things aren't moving. They're not moving. We're in this weird place. That doesn't mean the wheel doesn't start rolling. As a starseed, you absolutely, Crystal, are a starseed. That's the universe saying, let's be honest with each other. The angel came in here saying those exes, they need you. They miss you. They go, oh, I miss Crystal. Oh, remember when Crystal did, it's all this energy. Those people are trying to pull that energy back, and you have other things that you're doing. You know what's fascinating? We start to count this up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And so we start to add these people in here. There's pain here. They miss you. They want you. They desire you, and you want to fix it. You want to make it better for them. You can't make it better. They want to reach out, and you feel their desire. You feel that person wanting them, and the money and all this, and they draw on your energy. Give yourself a moment and say, would you really go back to so-and-so? Would you really go back to that person? Would you really want this person? You know that a couple people interested in you. You know those people. You have a desire. You kind of can say, I think so-and-so. No, those people really want you. This is clarity. This is Aquarian energy right here. We have the Two of Pentacles coming in with the Capricorn energy. Let's get clear with this. This is Judgment. We have the Ace of Pentacles. That's Earth sign. That's coming in. It could have the little bit of the Taurus energy, maybe Virgo. So what we're coming in is that the Four of Cups. That's when we get into that Cancer sign. Then we bring in the clarity. That's Aquarian energy. That's basing it off that Cancer energy, saying we have that back and forth. Very powerful relationship. You want to get deep? Let's get deep. Let's get spiritual. Good golly. How deep do you want to go? It's painful when they break up, but it's there. There's really a lot of depth that comes along with this, but there is some kind of depth that you might have felt, you might have made them feel, or they might have made you feel, but I feel like there's a lot of relationship. Also, when we get in here, there is this memory you cannot let go of. You're always thinking, they're always thinking, somebody's thinking about a relationship. Brand new start is absolutely coming in. So when we start to roll this down here, you even go back and re-listen to this, because the relationship, the whole meaning of this reading had to start slow. See what I'm saying? The $10 donation. It's not me. It's the way the energy comes out. They're saying that's the energetic exchange, because they want to make sure you're aware that these people do want and miss you, and they really are there. And the business side of it, hey, you can't make some cash, but you will, because the world is in a weird place. As we start to move out of this, it's all about the choices. Relationship, would you go back to so-and-so? Would you want this person coming in? No, and no, obviously. So you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and as you say, oh, this sucks. I'm not fair, Really? You just had all these choices. But there's something, nope, you had those choices. The universe says, let's be fair. You are absolutely shutting everybody down. You're like, I want nothing to do with all of you. And they walk with their tails between their legs, walking away. Next. And you're just waiting for next. That's all you're doing. Can we be honest? As a starseed, you have such power. You're waiting. Harmony energy, waiting. Strength energy would give you such more a satisfying feel, because that's what you're doing. You're saying, actually, you know what? I'm going to get down off my throne and go walk around and see what's really happening. And that's what it is. You're uneasy because there's a lot of things happening in the world. Heartbreak energy, really, you want to feel again. You want to be like, you want to fall in love. You want the wall kiss, as I call it. And I know I love that. I love the wall kiss. I love that. Hey, can I see you? Bang, hand against the wall, bang, and pin them against the wall and start kissing them. I don't like that. Oh my God, you're kissing me, right? Please stop. And their knees buckle. And that wall kiss is the one that makes them like, remember they were alive. And that's what I'm saying, is this kind of energy, it breaks that spell. They remember why they were heartbroken. That's the thing you want to get off their throne. That's the energy. That's the memory. That's the, hey, I want to see what's out there. it's the stars and the moons. It's the universe kind of cutting me off, to be honest. But it's this T-Stain Tarot coming in as the universe saying we're done, saying you have the intuition, you're already following your path. So love and business are absolutely hand-tied. They have to be. They are hand-tied. Think about the straight out moons, right? All this, and people are like, oh, they don't have nothing. Yes, they do. You can't drive keep driving back and forth 3 hours to go see your girlfriend on the weekend if you can't buy gas. It's one of those weird things that people don't consider. Your future wife. I love you, babe. But you can do FaceTime. You can FaceTime them. Whatever it is. You're in love. All right. Let's keep going. But this person is coming in when you're ready for them to come in. And I mean energetically. Have that conversation with the universe, Crystal. No joke. You're a starseed. You don't wait for others. It's not like that. You kind of call them in. These exes are like, maybe Crystal will take me back. Maybe I can have Crystal. You really have high level energy in the fact that we pulled the angelic star card in the middle there is fascinating. See, that's what I'm telling you. The thank you for the $10 donation. That's what I'm saying. If anything is said for tonight, that's the whole point of this reading. That's us answering the phone and saying, hey, on the other side, energetically, I needed someone to tip. I needed someone to donate and say, hey, here you go, Cosmic. I'm like, thank you. Okay, the phone, now we can answer it. And there was the answer. That was the starseed. Come on, guys. Really crazy. Like, it could have been any card right there. But we had the starseed at the center saying, yes, there's starseed energy in here. All right, let's check the raffle, perhaps. Maybe, I don't know. All right, let's keep going, guys. All right, let's keep going. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Let me get some flavored ice here. I should actually pull up the raffle here in a moment. Minahel, what time is it there? Is it late? It must be late where you are. Thank you. There's a raffle open for you guys who just came in. I have the queue still open. Lilith, Phoenix, 115. Minahel, 515. Good guess. Good guess. Close. Good try. Good try. It's funny. Say Earth Angel just subscribed. Oh, where you are. Maybe it's an alt. It must be an alt account. I'm gonna go with it's an alt. Must be alt. All right, let me do this for you guys. Who's looking for the raffle? Who's still here? You know what time it is in my country right now? You guys ready? It's very, very late. It's 8:17 p.m. It's so late. Ethereal had a what was it, a meteor that hit near their house. Actually, it was like an hour away, but that's actually pretty fun. He's like, what? All right, we'll hang out for a few more minutes. We'll give you guys a chance to join the raffle. I know, not your house. That would be news. That would be so crazy if that hit your house. Did you actually get to see it, Ethereal, or did you kind of like? I was at work and I saw the text. I was like, what? I had kids in front of me. I was like, I gave you the what emoji. I'll pick the winner with a magic spin. I have this spinner thing. Hell, this is what I was saying. You have to be patient. You have to be patient. Patient. If you have to leave, you can leave. You don't have to stick around. You just have to be here for the winner thing. That's all. Yeah. But it'll get announced. I'll close the queue. That's all I'll do. I don't know. I was thinking about a lot of stuff today when I was talking to the kids, just have a conversation with them. But the whole thing about desire, and I talk about this even with you guys on Monday too. It really reveals itself. You can see someone's desire. You can actually check it out. You can see someone if they want you. It's a lot of things will show itself. That's the other thing. But I have the raffle open for a few more minutes. I'll pull here in just a second. But how do you know if someone really wants you, right? Is it just by the raffle? By the raffle? Is that all it is? You guys want me for the raffle? Is that all it is? You guys want me for my raffle? You guys want me for my raffle. I know what it is. I know you guys want me for my raffle. I'll pull here. I'll pull for the raffle. I love the suspense. You guys are just like the students in the school. It's so cute, actually. I really like it. It's so adorable, actually. You guys are dying over here for this. Like, help me. Like, please. Is it me? Is it me? All right, let's see here. Go like this. Actually, it's so cute, actually. The deeper readings. You should book a reading with me, Crystal. That's what you should do. That's what you should really do. Because then we can just do like a whole 3x3 15 card. But I mean, that's just me. I would recommend, if we're gonna go, if I had to do a Celtic cross and a 3x3 or a 15 card reading, I would tell you to do an hour. But that's what I would tell you to do. All right, where's the let's get the raffle for you guys. Unless you win here, this be a good chance. All right, here it is. Did you join the raffle here, Crystal? Are you in this raffle? Exclamation point raffle right now? You're not even in the raffle. Get your butt in the raffle. You could win a free reading. We're about to close the raffle right now. Just do exclamation point raffle. GG, same thing. Exclamation point raffle. Get yourself in there. Oh, how to join the raffle? There you go. Oh, when you win the reading, if you win, you'll book it through my, you'll just email me and I'll email you back. And then if I'm actually gonna do it, like Lilith, I'll have to email you back. All right, so let me do this. Let me pick one of you guys, and then, yeah. All right, here we go. All right, any last call for Raffle?
There were moments you forgot.
Exclamation point Raffle.
You were never lost.
I just feel bad. I feel like people could join, but they haven't. I don't know. I think it's the teacher in me. It really is. Did you submit your form? Huh? My what? The form that you're supposed to, you know, your form you're supposed to submit? No. God. That reminds me, I gotta do forms. That's probably why I'm thinking about it. All right, here we go. 10 seconds, and then I'm gonna do this, and then I'll start with 10 more seconds. I'll do it in 10 seconds here. All right, I got the time right here on this. Three, two, one, and close. I'm gonna go to chat. Are you kidding me? It's closed. It's closed. You kidding me? I can't believe you closed it. All right. Are you kidding me? I guess you never really won. I guess to be fair, you never technically ever won one of these. Right? That's funny. That's so funny. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll do this. I'll run it for another half hour because I'm going to be on here for another half hour. So I'll tell you what. I'll run it for another half hour. And if you haven't won yet and you want to hang out here, if you want to hang out, I'll keep it going. Ethereal, you can still email me. I'll give you a reading. And so I'll give you guys a chance to get another reading. So I'll give away another one. Yeah. So if you want to hang out for another half hour, I'll do this one. I'll do this another one. That's funny. Yeah, but you never technically got one. That's fascinating. So let's do this. Let's pick for the queue here. We'll keep going, and then at the top of the hour, I will actually pull, and then I'll be done. I'll be done for the night. So I'll end the whole thing with the raffle, so you guys will know what I'm doing. You guys won't have to worry about what I'm doing, and I'll just keep pulling. We'll just read till the end of the night, which will be 9 p.m. for me on my side. Top of the hour for you guys for now, half hour, and so I'll remove Ethereal from the queue here just because they already got picked for the raffle. There you go. All right, GG Lolly, my career 3 months, please. Dex 1 and 3. Fascinating. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Is Gigi actually here? I don't know if they might have bounced back out.
You call it sleep. I call it blueprint time. The work begins when the body fades. I leave this world to make
Yeah, the Celtic cross. That takes a little bit longer. That's kind of why I did the Celtic cross that way. And it's really, Lilith got it done on Monday. It's pretty crazy. Gigi is here. Awesome. All right, next 1 and 3 it is. All right. But yeah, it was really, really fun. I had fun doing it. I don't know. I can't remember how long it took for one reading. I didn't really watch it because we were just hanging. Because I didn't care how long it took. But I was able to get through pretty much everybody, if I remember correctly. I don't think I really told nobody no. I think we were good. I'll take these two, I guess. Ooh. Gigi, we're starting something new. This is Divine Blueprint energy. Something's coming in. Choices. You have to make a choice here. Maybe you're having a hard time choosing. You're not sure. You can't choose. You lock up. Curiosity Kid saying you're really curious about what this is. Is this soul? Yeah, this is your soul. Your soul is basically trying to decide. You're going forward. This is good. It's good energy. But you have to decide, and you have to make a decision. What is this? Mid-deck pull. It's moving on. This might be actually learning something, maybe learning whatever this is, whatever the career is, whatever the job is. I feel like it's travel. It could be travel related. It could be money related, but I feel like it's travel related more than anything because the swords here, traveling is, it's 6 swords energy. It's Aquarian energy, January energy, end of January. Also angelically guided. So whatever this is, maybe there's a job coming in at the end of January. Or there's a position job. There's 3 of you here, so I don't know if there's a team of 3. I wonder if that's related to the 4 here and then it's 3 here. Maybe they're cutting a position. Or you're one of 3, which makes 4 over here. Huh. But it feels like there's something creative, like a new project or something's kicking off here, to be honest. Because angelically, this is the angelic wand of creation. Because when I see the Ace of Wands, just to get you guys on the same page as myself, this is a new project. Like, hey, we want you to run a project. We want you to do something. It's an urge to create something, build. However, to be very honest, it's not in conjunction. It's not really. There's something wrong here, and I can't pick up on exactly what it is because they're back to back. So their backs are facing each other and not in a good way. So there's vulnerability, which I love. Like this is coming in, but this is closed off. So this would be the ending of something. Divine Blueprint energy. The angels are saying you have an opportunity coming in, but you have to choose. There's 1 of 4 choices and you have to choose. If you choose, you're good. But if you do nothing, you're going to get nothing. I don't know if that makes sense. But you have to do something. Because this might even be moving or traveling. Because angelically you're being kind of guided, but it's not just going to save you. It's not just going to protect you. You have to do something for yourself here. Because a lot of times people are like, there's faith, and faith alone is great, but there is that moment of intent, and there's a moment of it's our feet that do the work. It's our feet, our hands that do the building. It's our minds, our intention. It's our dreams that dream the dream, but our hands that build the build. And that's what it's saying. You have to do the work. And this is why I said we had to pause for a second. It wanted me to show you it's your urge to create. But this is the new project. There's an inspiration, but you have to do it. You have to take those steps. And if you turn your back on that urge to create, then what happens? Nothing. Nothing can happen. You have to believe in yourself. It's a really good way to look at it. Thank you. Yes, thank you. That's a great way to put it. But you're here. My guides. Loving that. Pink Peach. Can we do it? We can absolutely do it. I try not to like take too long on this. But I'll try to make this sensible. If that makes sense for people. All right, so Pink Peach, did you have a question with this? Let's see. Or we're just continuing. Thank you for that donation. All right. Because you wanted to know about love and business. I guess we could just read and see what happens. But this is just going to be, it's so deep. I love these readings because they were just fun the other day. All right, let's see here. Let's go back to the chat. Go here, and here. Here we go. Pink Peach, just continuing. Do you want me to grab the same tarot decks even? Everything the same? Pink Peach, all of it? I don't mind. All right. All right, let's see. I think I did this. I don't know. 2 and 5. Eterna loves this. Eterna loves when I grab 2 and 5. Like she says, I'm very accurate. I don't know why she thinks this. All right. So this is what I did on Monday. It was fascinatingly fun. Like I got very, very deep. So we'll see what actually comes out. This is called the Celtic Cross, and this is kind of like when I first got into tarot. Talk about deep, and then I developed the 3x3 on top of this. Is really what I did. So that's kind of what ended up happening. And I've been using this on the members only Monday. And I said, I can kind of make it as a donation option here, but here we go. First 2 cards. So the 3 of Cups and the reverse Ace of Pentacles here. This is a beautiful card already. But the, what did I say? The 3 of Cups? I think it was 3 of Cups because the 3 of Cups comes in early. Noob. It's good energy. It's healing energy. I don't know what the best way to put this is, because this on top of this is really righting the wrongs of like old energy. So we're coming into that like new energy of like righting the wrongs, getting into something that was maybe you were in a bad relationship before, or kind of saying, hey, I want to make more money than I've ever made. And it's not about the money as much as it's about you kind of like proving yourself, saying, hey, I can do this. I don't need anything. Childlike mindset, like believing in miracles, like why can't I? You're independent, you're rebellious energy. You're saying, hey, I can take a leap across this, and we'll see what comes over here in a minute. But this is going to be amazing energy, because when you take this leap, it's that pure energy. And that's what makes this reading a little different. Because when I read like this, we're really going into a beautiful, deep energy. We're not reading in that positional channel, strength energy. We're kind of getting into the card itself, and I love doing this. It's hard to read on live like this, right? Because it takes a lot of time, but I appreciate doing this with you guys because it gives you a moment to kind of appreciate the cards and jump the lane here a little bit. So one of the things I like to do here is that I'll go and jump underneath. And you see the purity of this. See if I can get these cards to fit. All right. So the solar output is you. It's how you exist in this universe. It's like your 3D energy. It's saying, hey, my mask, the body, the existence, and what I become in this reality. in this, the three of one, the one of another. I talk about this, the red banner day. It's that energy. It's like, you'll notice how the sun, if you see here, you'll see the sun has like these multiple rays, right? You have like one ray's straight, one's what do I call it, wavy. I feel like I'm at school. One of them is wavy, and it has like it's different energy to it, as I would call it. But because it's upright, it's really saying, hey, you've been successful before. You can bring success. Doesn't matter if it's work, love, whatever. You've always been successful. All you're doing, asking here, is how am I going to be successful again? That's what bringing this to this together lets us see. You're being a childlike mind says, hey, I'm not afraid of being successful, but how do I get that way? How do I jump the lane? Like, how do I get over this way? And we'll see here in a little bit. But we want to see, when you look at this, like, what is that one thing, the recent thing that you did to make yourself understand that past, I guess, success? But you've been accomplishing so much in the recent past. What have you been doing there? Let's jump this past here. Go in the middle deck. Nine of Pentacles. This is wish granted, but when it's like this is you. Brand new start, saying, what if I told you? And I think I probably did. Because this is considered what I call it, like, past influences. Like, I came into your life, or somebody came into your life, or something came into your life, right? A person, somebody, something. So they arrived, or you felt them come into your existence. And whatever this is came in, but this is a new perspective energy. This is like the opposite of two towers, but two trees, growth energy. But when they come in, this Nine Pentacles is really saying, hey, what about growth mindset? Not destruction, not two towers, not moon energy, not that like, hey, what we're trying to hide from you, but we're trying to grow from you. Like, what happens when we grow into you? We say, hey, you're enough. You've always been enough. You're amazing. You know, you really are. Like, you were put onto this earth for a purpose. Let's see what that purpose is. Let's see what happens. And we do acknowledge, and when I see you, I acknowledge you're lonely. You get bored, right? It's really because you chose the wrong people, and that's the thing we're going to really start to pick apart here. When I read for you, I want to read for you, and you're saying, hey, I'm going to pay you to really pick me apart and make me feel, I got you. And that's when I came into your life, I made you feel. And you want me to read deep? I'm gonna figure a way to do that. And you're paying me to make you feel. And I know I can do this. And I'm like, I don't want to make you feel bad, but I want to make you feel like this new life that you're picking out is so amazing, because you came into this world saying, this is a spot in my life. I want to reset. And this is that point. You are goddamn rock star. You have rock star mode energy. Look at this. This is wish granted. This is clarity. Brand new start. I'm telling you. This is friends upon friends. You can pay me all you want. I don't care, but I'm just going to point out, this is what I would consider your goals, destiny, whatever you want to call it, angelic card. I'm going to flip it this way before I tell you. I don't have no control, but I'm going to tell you what it says. And we're going to dive in, because this is really a slow down. If you and I were hanging out on a Saturday night, you have a glass of wine, I'm just chilling, we're talking, we're relaxing, we have the entire night to just read. This is the real reading we would do, not the quick 3x3, gotta go next, right? So I want to point this out to you guys, because this is that moon energy. This is that, I said, remember, hanging out? So this is the card when I read layers down. That's how I got to that 3x3. This is the 8 of Cups. This is leaving everything behind. Remember how I said picking the wrong people? That 9 of Pentacles. We just were talking about how sometimes being lonely is about those unwise picks, saying, yeah, I knew that person was red flag energy, but I picked him anyway. You know, it's like, and then we start to really pick apart, what do you want then? That's why these cards, that's why this Celtic cross energy is amazing. And when I say, you know, I really started to worry. I'm like, people got like, hey, am I next? And I'm just being honest. It's just you and I right now. I don't care what people are saying. I don't care. I turn chat off and I just connect. Energetically, I connect to you. And that's what makes this fascinating, because you know I'm connecting. You feel it. You're like, yep. And something comes in. Because when I go into this energy, when I start to dial all the way in, It's almost like we experience something, not just me. It's this new experience for you, I, us, this activity of us going to this live. It brings us into this new friendship, this new happiness, saying, whoa, it's not, we're not like, it doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be like a new experience. We can walk away for the rest of our life saying, hey, this one time. And that's what we're trying to find. This is our soul opening up to that. That's this, walking away from people who don't matter and saying, hey, what does matter? Brand new start. And that's your soul saying, hey, reset time. How cool is that? How cool is this beginning saying, when we start rolling, you want to really read? We'll read. I'll read, but I have to have that exchange. I have to have the energy. And when I don't get it, it costs me something on my side of things. I can't explain it to you guys. And I owe nothing to nobody. And I won't explain what it does to me on my end. But it has cost me so much, I can't even begin to tell you guys. And I'm like, I can't do it anymore. So I have to get the energy. And when you're seeing it, you're witnessing it here. And I love that because it's so amazing. And I thank you so much, Crystal, for making this example of this for me. Because this is when we bring in that success and say, hey, I can show you what happens. Because Crystal, you absolutely have success coming in. You are so adventurous, and that's the part of you we have to start to embrace. This new reset is about those new ideas, methods. This is about you saying, hey, I'm walking away from those things that sucked. Those people like, hey, I want to use you again. And you're like, block. And they can't reach you. It's not about explaining yourself. You could don't even feel bad. Don't explain it to friends going, hey, blocks. When you start saying I blocked something, that's wrong. Just walk energetically, you're done. Move on. That the universe is saying move on. That's you resetting. Because you don't have to explain. There is no reason for you to explain. You are the eternal traveler. And you're setting this major energies. You're setting yourself in this blaze of glory forth upon this universe. You're saying, give me life secrets. And I'm telling you, you always put yourself in this weird energy of this weird, like, I don't know if I'm worth it. The universe says, what if we told you were more than worth it? Look at this. You have the no thank you energy. I'm all set. Thank you. No. And negative first. I'm okay. No. This is the most rarest card because I tried to tell the decks. I said, no, I've put them back. I was putting them back. Hold on. Where's the tarot deck here? Hold on, the box. One day I was like saying, hey, I want to see if I have any weird cards I could just use online. I was like, no, this is gimmicky. And I put this card back. It was inside, just to mind you. It was like this. And just like you read, we do Ouija boards, but you have a friend with you, right? And they're both doing it. I had no Ouija friend. I had these in here. And I promise you on my kids' souls, by the way, everybody. I had these in here. There's two of them. I had them in here, and I went like this, and they went, and they jumped out. And there's no ghost activity, trust me. I'm well beyond that. And I'm like, I said, okay, I'll use them. And all they did is I just did the thank you. And there's thank you or no thank you. That they just straight up like that. And you're like, no more sacrificing crystal for other people. For real. When people try to take advantage of you, it's like, nope, stop. Like, stop. Look, this is a brand new day. March 21st, it's coming up. What's it, like 3 days? You have a couple more days to clear house. Do whatever you want to do. This is the divine blueprint energy. I'm telling you, they want me to remind you. You have been divinely targeted. In that sense of like, there's been a handful of you guys out there. And you know what I'm talking about. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you know. You absolutely know this card has been targeted to a handful. You've been laser beam targeted. You've been basically handpicked. You're an influential person. In this position here, it's really hard to be a gracious receiver, really, than the person who's so generous giving. It is, isn't it? It's really hard to be that person. They're saying, no, thank you. And it's saying, are you that person? They want you to understand you're an amazing person. Like the universe is targeting you and saying, on the March 21st, you're going to come into something so beneficial. You're going to start to see the world in a huge new light. And there's been a handful of you on this channel who show up on live consistently or show up like you and donate. You're going to see something so differently. And because you donate, you're going to see something so differently. And if you've gotten this card and any of you guys gotten this card, I'm getting a tear in my eye because I'm so happy for you. Really. Because you donated. That's the kind of thing. It has nothing to do with me. I just take your money and put it right back into the channel. I promise you, the universe is telling me this is a huge win for you. It's not like I'm buying myself Nike sneakers. There's something here, the energetic exchange that you're seeing, this, because the reverse 7 of Wands is T-Stain Tarot, which skips me. We talked about this because I'm trying to test something. And you're like, hey, let me help you test. This is a test of faith energy, right? It's saying, hey, don't give up, Cosmic. I'm with you. I know you're testing this. I'm with you. Let's figure this out. And what you're trying to do really is this Page of Swords, my #1 draft pick. You're like, whatever this is, it's working. I see something there. And when we start to roll into this bigger, more profound energy, and you're like, I want to experience it with you. I want to get into, like, I want love. I want money. I want to be able to experience it. It's you resetting yourself saying, I don't know if I have this. I have no money. I have nothing. It's like, this is your mindset. This is you walking away from those people who used to suck the life out of you. Take your money, take your energy. And if March 21st is any indicator of what I see coming for you, you have wealth coming in. And it's not just wealth. It's you saying, I can make these things happen. But you believed you couldn't because people made you believe you couldn't. Do you understand what I'm saying? You just didn't believe you could. And with this coming in here, that right there, that's your kind of like saying, it's how do I say this? It's really like it's mimicking this energy. It's like it's a belief system that you kind of established. It's saying, hey, okay, what if and I call it the container, right? It's saying, I have always believed success comes slowly but surely. And you're saying, yeah, I get it. And the universe is saying, I'm backing you guys up. And March 21st is that saying, patience, youngling. And it's you saying, I got it. Whatever this is, you can't rush it. And most people come in and tell me this and this about my partner. Where do I meet him? And that's impatient. That doesn't work. It will never work. I don't care who you think you are. You will never force the universe to tell you. That's impatient. And that's why you never get anything. You will never get anywhere by being impatient with the universe. As much as you think you are, as much as you think you can manipulate, force, harm, and tell the universe what to do, you're better off flowing with the universe, working with the universe, dancing with the universe, as you're in like some ballet, right? As in you're in some beautiful tango. Look at. That's the angelic version of this card. It's the outcome, right? That same thing where we're kind of hoping and believing. It's where we finally get to this. It's saying, hey, when you start looking at that, I can do this. When you're working at that slowly but surely, you're saying, I got this, and what happens? News comes in and says, hey, you're right. And that slowly but surely, that comes out. This becomes a brighter future. Because the news will arrive and say, hey, remember that thing you put your time into? It worked. Because you walked away from those people who were sucking the life out of you. You restarted everything. You took a chance on yourself. And those people who were trying to just suck the life out of you because they didn't want to put time in themselves, all of a sudden, money starts coming in. You were loving you. People were loving you. You were loving you. You put that time in. That's the energy we really start to see from you. We start to see this kind of energy. You put yourself second, third, fourth, fifth, last all this time. And the universe is like, let's go. You're first. Let's go. From now on, you're first. Why? Because you've always put yourself last. And we're not doing that anymore. And the partner you find is putting you first. Saying, you this way, my love. Like this way, my love. Right? You're first. Holding your hand. That's what I'm telling you. That's what it is we're filling your cup. Look at this. Look at this. As I just read, I'll fill your cup, pink. Look at this. It's divinely written. You are in this place of joy and happiness and fulfillment, and you want this to be your place. This is about the donation. This is how the Celtic cross works. You're in this place where you are growing, and if you meet someone in this mid place, in this mid section where you're walking away, this person is going to be hurt and healing. You want to be in the healed and the fully healed, right? You want to be at the welcome letter. Like, the welcome letter of love, the welcome letter of wealthy. And that's what this is. It's saying you're not in the place to welcome someone yet. That's okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. You're working on it. Yeah, we're getting there.
No rescue, no chain, no crown. Just root and sky up and down.
But it takes a lot of work to go from lonely to loved.
So the soul equal right.
When you go silent,
I am thinking,
when you pull inward,
I am linking,
when you stand still,
I am strong.
Ooh, man. Bless me.
I belong.
Come to me steady and light.
My man, my man, my man.
No more waiting on fate. No more testing the way. You don't need to conquer, proof. Just stand and I'll move.
Not rescue, not roll, but root to crown.
But yeah, like that's a Celtic cross.
Meet you steady.
That takes like 20 minutes to read. It's very fun, but it's also it's very intense for me. I did. I got a kiss from the angels.
Whispered echoes in the night, guided by a soft, pure light. The veil between the worlds so thin. Feel
The Raffle I think is still open. I'm gonna do it again. Like I want to do it one more time and give you one and give someone else the other one. So I just kept it running. So anyone that's like anyone that's looking for a reading can jump in there. So that's kind of what I did.
unseen grace. Eyes closed tight, yet visions blue. In this stillness, shed the gloom. Rise and float where the stars.
I read for Soleil. I read for NB Soleil before.
whispers. It's divine. In the hum of the universe we blend. A sacred sound that will never end. Threads of gold weave through the air, binding hearts that long to care. Awakened souls in quiet trance.
I think I read for pretty much everybody at this point. Like most people.
Every note a sacred key, unlocking truths that set us free. Feel the rhythm, soft and slow. The universe sings, let it show. Rise and float where the stars align.
Let's see.
Melody whispers, it's divine. In the
Let's see.
universe we blend. A sacred sound that will never.
Maybe it was someone with the same name. Maybe they also had Soleil in their name. That could have been. That's a possibility. That is a strong possibility. What do you mean scaring them away? What does that mean?
Through the quiet haze,
How do you scare someone away on YouTube?
no answer came.
How do you scare someone away?
Still sway.
Every word we spoke
No, he's here.
hums like a thread of smoke.
My stern voice. You want me to change my voice? You want me to change my teaching voice?
soft and true.
Change your Boston accent teaching voice.
I reach for
I don't know how I do that. You tell me how I do that.
In every note,
Hmm.
stars. I reach
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that was my fault. That was my fault.
in every note,
Hey, 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 hey.
I hear your tune. Echoes between us.
I always am. I always am myself. All right. So is NB Soleil really here, and are they really a new subscriber? Because that's a big thing. It definitely could be. I could be way more sterner. Trust me, in class, I could be I can definitely get mad. I'm like, you kidding me? Kidding me? Because I want to make sure before. All right, NB Soleil. What is? Come out. Okay. Why are you guys talking for NB Soleil? I'm just asking them a question.
Beneath the stars where silence hums.
I'm literally just.
Calls where all comes from.
All right.
The air is
All right, NB Soleil. So what's up? You said your energy's blocked. Is that what it is?
of endless skies.
You just said don't scare him away. I'm saying him, but I don't know who it is. I'm just saying that. Should be saying.
Wrapped in a whisper soft as light. Feel the glow, the boundless stream. Flowing deep.
You're definitely working too much. That's for sure. That's for sure. Life lesson:
Velvet void it softly sings.
giving and receiving.
With hidden truths and unseen strings. A sacred dance of timeless grace and endless love and boundless space.
Interesting. A lot of overworking.
Universe tonight.
So then it feels like you're breadcrumbing the people that you like. So the other people are begging for your attention. They want more of your attention, more of your attention. But it's like you're splitting your time or splitting your existence between two different times, two different places. Let's bridge the gap. Yeah, it's soul tribe energy. You're existing between a couple different soul tribes, or one soul tribe wants all your attention. But you're splitting your time between the soul tribe. Couple cosmic keys. This is center line. I like what I see here. This would come straight down the middle. You're doing well with your life lessons and learning. So I really enjoy that part of you. Let me turn this music down. This is very, 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 very loud. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. But yeah, this is splitting your time between a couple places. You're giving. You're definitely giving. You're a good person. You're definitely giving of your time. I like this.
Wrapped in whisper soft as light. Feel the glow, the boundless stream. Flowing deep into the dream.
You mean the music's too loud, or it's annoying as I should shut it off? Is that what you're trying to say, Earth Angel? Well, then just say it's just loud, not annoying. Because then, with all due respect, that's rude the way you just said that. Especially as someone who with the moderator task. Yes. You have more respect. I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, we'll see. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to take off. I'm just going to take off. All right, I'll see you guys later. I'll be here possibly Friday. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll be on cosmicboogeyman.com. See ya.